Bro, if a peasant from the 1400s listened to the audio that's going on in my headphones right now, they would lose their mind in half a second. You might say, what's so weird about it? We're just listening to Risk of Rain music. You guys are listening to Risk of Rain music because I mute all other sounds for it on this one. So that way it's like a nice little starting soon kind of vibe. But for me, I'm listening to it. Here, this is the shit I'm listening to. It's two completely different melodies, beats, everything is conflicting with each other. Nothing is working harmoniously. It's horrible. It's atrocious. I'm unable to hear myself think over top of it. All right, it's one of the worst things that could have ever happened to me. Anyways, so we're gonna be swapping over to the in-game really quickly here, just because of the fact that like I really don't want to listen to the Risk of Rain soundtrack while I'm listening to Isaac's soundtrack anymore. The two of them aren't exactly beat for beat, bar for bar with each other. Now the little title screen there was not a lie. It's like, it's strange because I'm not really going anywhere. Like, yeah, I'm going to Japan, right? Absolutely, I'm going to Japan, so there's that and all. But it's very strange to think that I'm gonna be 9+ days with no stream, no content, completely detoxed from the internet. It's gonna be a very weird experiment for me, which, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's just become it's such a part of my daily routine to click go live after work and just have like a good time talking to myself, you know, acting like the little voices in my head can respond and all that kind of stuff. It's very strange to think I'm about to be without that for a while. So this is, for all intents and purposes, as far as I know, most likely the last stream I'm going to be doing before I go to Japan. There is a very, very, very minuscule, infinitesimally small chance that tomorrow I do a stream for Noita before I leave again, because the Noita bug, I'm not gonna lie, it has burrowed itself deep within me, man. I was in bed last night thinking about, well, what if I did this wand combination? It's so over for me. Raturday, do you control a human slave like Remy from Ratatouille in order to play Isaac? I prefer to call them volunteers personally, thank you. So here we are on our -6 win streak, a very inspiring streak to start out with. Surely it's because we were playing a hard character. I actually think last time we were playing a lot of Tainted Lost. So most of those losses, I think, explain themselves when you understand the context behind that one. It's been a schminute though. It's been over 7 days since the last Isaac stream. It's very strange. Does that mean Isaac's getting close to getting axed on the channel? Not even remotely. Let's just do a Tainted Apollyon. I feel like sending some flies around, spreading plague, spreading misinformation. See, like right here, 10 bombs. Between 10 bombs or getting another fly, you gotta get the other fly. I don't think, would you jump 2 blocks for the beef, or would you just take the chicken in front of you? I'm jumping, man. It was when you died to a ghost chest twice in a row. Yeah, I did do that, huh? I'm kind of crazy with it. Craziest thing happened to me and Isaac today? Okay, you first, and then I'll see if mine's crazier. Because if mine's crazier, sorry, I'm gonna have to one-up you, but you can go first. It's gonna be like I got a tier 4 item. Just stay tuned, all right? We're gonna have plenty of those. It's pretty much what I'm best at. I'm best at getting really good runs that only I can throw. That's how we call it content, all right? Most other people say, wow, this is a one run. Not for me. Also, I did install one more mod. It is Regret Pedestals. Why not the Specialist Dance when there's a good item? The main reason I didn't is because Atlas really enjoys copywriting their songs, which is fine. But I'd rather not get a copyright strike just because I found Godhead. That doesn't sound optimal to me. Sounds quite the opposite, actually. I would be dreading getting a tier 4, which is generally not what you want to be feeling. A sense of uneasing impending doom, not what I'm looking for here. But yeah, I'm a little bit, I guess I can just, I don't know. It's weird to say, right? Because it's such like a dream trip to be able to go out of the country, go to Place Japan, home of Redditor's wildest dreams, right? But it's my first time leaving the United States. I've got all my visa information all sorted, all that kind of stuff. I made sure I didn't need one to enter. I'm good. I did not. Well, I don't need one to enter for tourism, and since it's under 2 weeks, it still technically counts as tourism. I think once you start getting to 1 month is when they're like, hey, buddy, you better start filing some paperwork. You're taking up a bit too much space for us. if I had the money to go there for 1 month, I don't think that I'd have to work. I could just stream. If I had that kind of income just sitting around, all right? It doesn't grow on trees. Well, okay, I guess in the most literal sense, money does grow on trees when you start to think about it, because, like, how do you think we make the money? I hate to break it to you, it's natural resources. So in the most literal sense, it does work on, or it does grow on trees. But for my intended, I can't just pick a leaf and be like, hey, is it cool if I pay with this one? No, it's kind of like Apple Pay, just like accepted by less places. Okay, hold on, we got an essay. Okay, I did it incorrectly. I saw wavy cap, which crashes the game on console. So I did that, restarted the floor, and I did rig correctly. Then I didn't get the items from the pre-crash, which didn't let it, instead of the, I really done, like, I'm not an RNG manipper like that, all right? I'm just in here for one purpose and one purpose only. I see the gurglings, I see Gurgling Jr. I'm here to kill, all right? Blood's in my heart, red is in their eyes, luckily. Got a little, I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye and all that kind of stuff. I don't think that I understand. I don't think I'm smart enough to understand what that is. We're able to dodge here somewhat. We are gonna take a hit here. We're not, because he got stuck on his own flies. A beginner and amateur mistake. So you won't be here for the launch of online co-op. When? In days, in milliseconds. When does it launch? Because if so, I might be here. I will be getting back November 3rd at around midnight. So technically November 4th, I guess, before November 4th. Dear Lord, he knew precisely when I was going to be gone. And he said, we got to unleash it then, because we can't have the LeBron James of The Binding of Isaac here when it launches. It's going to trivialize it too much for too many people. And I do respect his decision for that one. Edmund did call me up and say, is it okay if I launch it while you're out, just so other people have a chance to see what co-op could be like with real randoms? And, you know, I'm a nice guy. I wasn't going to let you guys wait. So I told Edmund it's fine to just go ahead and launch it while I'm in Japan. So you're welcome for that, all right? Why'd you walk directly into that one? Yeah, you wouldn't get it. Not everybody's able to understand the kind of plans I had before me there. I think the library is likely worth it over going to our item room. Now, ideally, we get both, but the library will give us more flies and possibly a bookworm transformation. But yeah, so you're welcome. I'm a giver. I always have been. So I'm allowing it to I'm allowing it to launch while I'm away. I'm sorry. Look, a Nobel Peace Prize, maybe. Basically, I crashed the game on purpose with an item that is literally broken and makes the game crash. Tried save scumming, didn't get the items I got before the crash. Oh. Me personally, I just don't play on console. Shit works like a charm. Somehow it works every single time. Yeah, I'm working on getting... Ooh. This is my parkour civilization moment. Second parkour civilization reference of the stream. Yeah, I don't know why. It's been more in my brain today. Call it brain rot, call it brain nourishment, whatever you would like to call it. It's definitely been more in my head today. Do we pick up this and use our single only key on opening up a golden chest? Because the golden chest could even have 3 keys in it. And then at that point, we don't have to worry at all. We just get everything. Instead of having to worry about, oh, do I buy this? Do I budget around this? I can just get all of it. Because right now, I'm still contemplating, okay, well, maybe we give up the item room. I might not have to. A penny from there, not great. Yeah, item room. I mean, at this point, what's most worthwhile is going up and just doing the boss fight. Okay, this I believe does not take away. Dude, you're making me look bad right now. I'm trying my hardest to get like a good play going. But yeah, it does not take away your Devil Deal chance. I thought it didn't because it's technically self-damage, but I wasn't 100% sure. Card Against Humanity enjoys with 1.82 tiers. You just don't understand my dedication to the cause. If we get Petrified Poop, I'm going back and I'm doing it all. What if you don't get Petrified Poop? I'm still going to do it anyways. See, now this is great. This is an amazing deal. We can go 1 for 1 here and get the super secret room. Oh my God, how does he do it? Now, that's not what you're hoping to see is one of those, but it's fine. Make sure we push these well, and we should be completely set. There should be no way for me to ruin this. one way. There's only one way I can ruin it, but it's fine because we can still push both down with some smart situational awareness. Actually, there's another one right here. We're completely fine. Now it does, ooh, 100% you take that. 1,000,000% of the time you gotta be yoinking that one. The rest of the drop's not insane. We did get one bomb back when you consider we had to spend a bomb to get there. It's an okay overall. It's the overhead on it's not amazing. Oh, I really want that card against humanity. Ooh, imagine how many years I could spend. So what do we do now? We're definitely going to the library. We can open one of these. Okay, okay. That's fine, that's fine. I mean, I was hoping for another key because then we would have easy choices here. Both of these kind of suck. Which one would I rather be stuck with? I guess probably Necro, but yeah, look. I'm not really shedding tears if you said actually telepathy's better. Maybe if it makes my other guys home in, it is better. But aside from that, I don't think so. Now, Abyss is uncharged. That's true. And we've got Lil Gertie, who I'd probably rather have a Locust for. But still, you ever think about how crazy you can cross the Pacific in a plane in like 12 hours? Not if you start from the East Coast of the United States of America. Not then. Because you got some other stuff you got to cross first, man. I'm on a 14-hour flight. Trust me, it is the least crazy thing I could think of. But don't worry, I've got this insane plan. What's the plan? It's called I own Slay the Spire on my mobile device. I'm gonna play so much Slay the Spire. I'm gonna do nothing but play Slay the. It's my entire plan. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna hit A20. It's time. I'm gonna lock in the whole flight. Would have been the best content of my life. We could even turn on TTS, you know, really let people donate anything they want. Hit with the hilarious and iconic classic. We could have like the I've got a bomb voice line blaring out of my phone while I'm sitting on a plane. Hey, credit where credit's due. That'd be pretty funny. The freak one is the devil deal with 3 hearts and a prayer. Look, imagine if I got something. Gonna play Slay the Spire in Japan instead of being a tourist. Yeah, I mean, I'll be like, hey, do you guys know what I should be taking on this run? Using my limited Japanese to ask them if they think I should do another claw run on defect, and when they don't understand, I go, all right, claw run it is. Thank you so much. I'm really happy that we could agree on this so easily. This is going to be most of my natural born life, but have we already done boss rush? We've already done boss rush and hush, so we got no worry. We can just sit here and smell the roses equivalent. Let's do, wait, when we break through all this, we've got 1 coin we're working towards over there. 99% of gamblers quit right before they win big. Bro's gonna play Slay the Spire on Balatro like crazy. That's entirely correct. Yeah, no, that's pretty much my whole plan. In fact, I mean that for while I'm in Japan too. I'm gonna touch down off the plane and think, all right, now to sit here and just enjoy the 7-Eleven at the airport, get as many of those egg sandwiches as I want, and that's my whole plan. Is this a dead god file? It is not. Because look, man, I haven't really been trying too hard. I mean, I guess this tells you can see my completion marks there. I think so. Yeah, you can. So I don't have everything unlocked. Just use a save editor to unlock it. Fuck that. I think that's so lame. I've seen a lot of people recommend doing that so you get the true game experience. First of all, half of the items you unlock aren't even that great. Japan KFC is apparently much better. I'm looking forward to that one. That's one of the ones that I've got on my... So actually, it's funny you'd bring it up. I had KFC this week for the first time in ages, so that in my mind, I have a comparison point. So I'm thinking to myself, all right. I've got point A, sample size A in my brain, because I've seen lines that are 30, 40 minutes for KFC. How good does the fried chicken, like, it's gotta change my entire worldview, right? I bite into it one time, that crispy breading changes how I see the entire world. That can be the only possible explanation. Forget you Americans can't drive everywhere. Well, yeah, no, well, most people, I think, can't drive to Japan. I'm not 100% sure. I just don't think about it. I'm yet to see it happen, but maybe if you got, like, Elon's new car, instead of just being electric and braking every time you look at it wrong, It will also let you cross the ocean. I mean, once. It'll let you cross it once, just not for long. Japanese chickens are built different. They're not filled with antibiotics like American chicken. Well, what am I supposed to enjoy then, huh? You tell me I'm gonna bite into something nice and crisp and I'm not even gonna taste the microplastics afterwards? What's the point of it all? Really happy that we decided to go through all of these poops, by the way. Got us 3 cents total right around now. So anybody who says this was just in time, just in time. It's so sad knowing that if I would have just started by going directly to the right, we would have had so many more drops, but it's still not at least the last one. So I'll take it. It's at least going to pay off a smidgen. By the way, this is the entirety of Isaac. If, if you're not insanely familiar, this is all you do in the game. You just clear out these rooms. It's like whack-a-mole. It's pretty much it. But yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do if it's not processed filled with enough micro. I was talking about Japan. I was just thinking, wow, I can drive to Latvia from the UK in almost the same amount of time it takes someone to the US to fly to Japan. Yeah, I mean, in the US, we're only able to drive within the US, but you got to consider that. I mean, let's think, right? Hold on. Let's check. Maine to California. Now flight time, brother. That is a 49-hour drive covering 3,251 miles. And if you're saying, well, I don't really know miles because that's not the system we use metric system, which makes sense, unlike you Americans, that's completely understandable. Just remember that it's 5,280 feet to a mile. And that should really help you visualize it in your head, how many feet it is. And if you're like, well, what is exactly a foot? Look down. You have up to 2 data points that you can use yourself to try and figure it out from there. You might say, why is it 5,280? I actually have no idea. I couldn't tell you at all. All I know is that it's definitely 5,280 feet per each mile, which doesn't help me at all. Are you looking forward to the election? Can we just ask each other, like, oh, are you gonna have fun gouging your eyes out with a rusty spoon? Of course I'm not looking forward to it, man. It's the worst thing of all time. Wrong question. Are you voting? Okay, never mind. We rephrased the question. Yes, I'm voting. Don't worry, I'm back in time for my voting in my district. I'm going to be able to get there day of and cast my vote. My ballot will be going in. I'm doing my part. I gotta hold up my Starship Troopers. I'm doing my part right afterwards. But yeah, no, like, there's no joy in my heart for going to vote at all. We've got 2 atrocious options, but I mean, obviously one of them I view far less atrocious. We don't have to get into politics, though. Most people come here to escape real world, which I completely understand. Have you looked at the real world? I wouldn't want to be here either. It's pretty atrocious. It's a very grim moment we're having here. Now, we do have Curse of the Blind, meaning we won't be able to see what our item pedestals are. So we probably... Oh, most items from a gold chest are worth taking. One exception. One exception for sure. Definitely not hopping off over the quarter. I was just hoping for something. You freak, my entire ecosystem is dependent. Hold on. My entire ecosystem is dependent on your guys' dumb asses, so pick carefully. Oh, that's kind of the worst part of it all, is how many other countries get affected by the 2 options we have in the United States of America. Look at our 2 options, dog. It's so over, man. It's so atrocious. Every time I see anything, people are like, yeah, but you see this candidate said this, and it's almost always like, hey guys, just so you know, if you elect me, I'm down to kill and eat puppies. I'd rather nobody do that. Well, I guess one of them has actually, I was saying that as a super villain joke. One of them was using that in their campaign. We don't have to worry about this. Isaac was right to go into his fantasies. I must agree. He was so on one for that. Hopping into the chest and just saying whatever happens, happens. Amen to that, brother. Hey, but he ends up dying in the end. You know what? I love a story with a happy end. Have you seen the candidate Vermin Supreme? It sounds like me. Of course I know him. He's me. Google a pic of him now. Oh, this guy's gonna look like RFK with brain worms coming out. Hold on. What is it? Vermin Supreme. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. He's got my vote. I'm changing my mind. We have one good option. Vermin Supreme can probably... Look, if I see a jovial old chap like that, he's got to be there, right? We've only had, like, the worst archetype of old man run for president. This guy's a jovial old man filled with whimsy. He has my vote. He's not the kind of old man that I'm like, ooh, I probably shouldn't come out around this guy. He'll kill me with a hammer. Even less tears. So what do you guys think here? Does Salted not know the Apollyon / Tainted Apollyon trick? What, that I suck stuff up? Trust me, I'm all aware how to suck things. That's no issue for me. I feel like we need a good passive item, but what are the odds this one is good? That's true. Yep, all right, made the absolute correct choice. Leo is atrocious. Very happy to have that one out of the pool. Plus, we got to think about it from this perspective. We're gonna get Void while in the pickup animation. I just play Isaac. I just like click go live. Random free item. Okay, our tiers are so back. We're back to starting tiers for a normal character. Holy shit, it's so over. You can suck the item while Isaac holds it above his head. Does that get rid of it from my passives so I can just check what it is and then be like, aha, I actually don't want this one? Because if that's what it is, then I'm fine to do this trick. I thought it was like cheating on your tax return, which I'm also down to do, but latchkey, luck up. Honestly, we've been a little pressed for keys. I'm happy to get something. But yeah, so there's my take on American politics. Hey, wait, actually, hold on. I think Asmongold had a really good take on the current worldview recently. Let me kind of repeat that one. It seemed to work really... Bro skipped the shop with 88 coins. Yeah, I can't buy anything. No, it's because it was Curse of the Blind. Funny luck moment. Look, luck is kind of a fucked up stat in this game because whenever you get it as a stat, you don't feel lucky unless it comes with something else. Now, in this situation, it does come with a couple of keys, and dear Lord, have I been pressed to get a key. Love to see little Gertie pulling his weight. Cursed Eye. I'm sorry, it's not happening. Oh, but it can be so good if you get Black Candle. It can be so good if you get Black... I'm not like, that's not happening, okay? Let's live in a real world here instead of some fantasy world where I can just get the perfect stuff. Just install a mod to get rid of the curse if you hate it that much. It's just like some of the best advice of all time, I think. Oh, what's that? You don't enjoy these people being in your presence? Have you considered killing them with hammers? You don't actually have to interface with them. There's a complete way you can shut them down at any moment. You never have to... Oh, awkward at a work party? Don't worry. If you just shit your pants, it'll make it 10 times more awkward. And then all of a sudden you can think back and be like, wow, this party was way better before I did that. And all of a sudden you won't feel that awkward anymore. You can also just do that in your mind and realize, yeah, it could be worse. You know what? I'm doing okay at this party. I am mingling. I'm out here networking. So why'd we buy Blue Map? We just had enough, like, money. And really, at that point, it could have just been a question mark item, right? I would have bought anything with that much money. And that's a consistent worldview that I've always had. So he is frustratingly placed just out of edging distance of both of those explosive barrels. So you do need to unfortunately place that if you'd like to get him down. Do I wish it was not the case? I do. But look, I didn't make the game, unfortunately. If I did, then I'd probably add like 17 more horrible items. Edmund said in a video in the next update that they'll buff a lot of items. Hope he's not capping. The look of surprise on my face when now breakfast, lunch, and dinner give you 2 red hearts instead of 1. He really broke the mold with this line. No one could have seen this, and the economy is in shambles. We haven't seen inflation like this since I Googled it that one time because I didn't realize that like Googling Sonic inflation wouldn't actually tell me how much the prices of the games have changed over time. That one was on me. I understand. Not gonna, look, I'm just gonna pop this. All right, I don't feel like dealing with that room. Oh, that room was easy? Yeah, that's fine. So what are we hoping for? We want to get to Angel Deals. Why do we want to get to Angel Deals? I want to get done with Mega Satan, who we have not done yet. We'll also do Dark Room Pathway, most likely. Fuck you? Yeah, just fuck you. I think that from this, it's 4 up for 2 down. That has to be good. That was not good. Not good at all. To wish Salted gets slightly worse at Isaac. Joke's on you when you're already at rock bottom. The only place to go is up, nerd. Good luck getting me now. I already know my place. So why we decide to fight in here? Just because, look, this chest could have anything in it, right? It could even have a good item. It could even have another fly in it. We can feel that our damage has dropped. Lil Gertie is actually our MVP right now, which you might say is sad. I'll try and phrase it in a more positive way. Means he's doing his best. Okay, hate that the hands are spawning in, mainly because I'm insanely atrocious at dodging them. I know what you're thinking, just keep moving, just keep moving. Yeah, well, it doesn't work for me that way, all right? I've got brain lag. Somebody wished that I'd get slightly worse at Isaac, so now I can't dodge them. Granted, it wasn't the ones that had to, okay, why'd you pick that up when you were on max money? Don't worry about that. Me praying for Salted's downfall. I'm really happy to know I've got shooters everywhere who would like just do anything to, you know, help me out and make sure I'm having a great time. Very encouraging of you guys. Thank you so much for that. It really does uplift the old spirit, bolster me in a new way. Thank you for that one, absolutely. Isaac has rotted my brain. Me too. I'll see like an abused child and say, oh my God, Isaac reference. And then they'll be like, no, call CPS. And I'm like, oh, my fault. I thought we were like doing a little, sorry. Okay, let's see why it's rotted yours. When I hear rock bottom, Archie, and brimstone. If you play Slay the Spire, boy, you're in for a rude awakening when you take brimstone thinking it's about to be the best relic in the game. Bad news for you. It is not. It is far from being the best relic in the game. There are certain builds where it can work. Actually, I had a brimstone run on Ironclad. Well, yeah, fucking obviously. Oh, wait, let me guess. Did it use limit break? It did. Okay, yeah. Fuck you. Gonna be posting. That'll be the only content you'll get from me while I'm in Japan. Is me taking screenshots of every single run that I win of Slay the Spire while I'm on the plane and posting to Twitter exactly how many wins I had and omitting the losses because nobody has to worry about those ones, all right? They happen 30,000 feet in the air. It doesn't count. Yeah, I'm part of the Mile High Club. I won with defect while flying. I guess that makes me pretty cool. The more you take, the less you have. What does Brim say in Slay the Spire? So, Brim in Slay the Spire is every turn, every turn everybody gains 1 strength. That includes you and enemies. But a lot of enemies in Slay the Spire, especially late game, do multi-hit attacks. And the way strength works is it's a flat additive to each instance of damage. So let's say your normal attack does 1x2. You're dealing 1 damage twice. Your first point of strength, now it's 2x2. And we can start to see why this is a problem when enemies are getting more strength than you're getting. Not very good. Miter, by the way, is a great drop. We've been getting so many red hearts and no soul hearts. Okay, I probably didn't need this. Sorry, I take that back. I absolutely didn't need this. What am I even doing here? I'm broke. I'm already capped on my money. I've made more money than anybody in one lifetime knows how to spend. So I'm gonna do the only sensible thing you can do when you're rich beyond your wildest dreams and hoard it, sit on it, and kind of create like a nest egg rather than helping furl it back into the economy. I just think that that'll probably help out a lot more people. Maybe frivolously spend it on like a private jet or something. I don't know. I just really want to try and help as little people as possible. That's my claim to fame. It'll make me a pretty good going back. It'll make me a good presidential candidate. I'm just like them. Do I want more tier rate from one eye? Oh, we actually should probably go Polaroid now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I mean, I like eye drops. Nah, defect 999 defense wins anyways. I mean, it is true. Defect with brimstone, if you're going a frost build, is actually really good. I think because you generally will outscale the damage enemies can deal, especially if you have calipers. But even so, past that, there's another reason I think it's good. Apparently, this is a Slay the Spire stream. But the other reason it's good is because you have the ability Barrage, which does damage based off how many orbs you add. And like I said, damage is additive with strength. So strength will make each instance of barrage dealing damage deal way more than it normally does. Polaroid it is then. Yeah, we might as well. It's just gonna be the most unlocks. I mean, we're not actually going to get an unlock because apparently I somehow failed at killing the dark room. Do I understand how this happened? I don't, and I don't remember it either, which means it wasn't a particularly scarring loss. Which is good, because it probably means it was just like Monstro 2 showed up and I died. If that happens while I'm in dark room, we just say, it is what it is. I guess we should go back there and go 1 for 1. Hold on. Or sorry, 1 for 2. It's strictly a value game. The only thing I say is probably how it sounds when I talk Isaac. Real. It's probably how my match off of Tinder feels when I'm in hour 6 of explaining why Jacob and Asao I don't think are a well-designed character. However, they're still far better in every way than Tainted Lazarus. That's probably precisely how they're feeling. And they're like, yeah, so anyways, like, can we go back to your place? I'll be like, well, what would be the benefit of that? I don't have any like Q4 items or anything like that that I can help with, so. Now this is big. We've played that one to completion. Love to see that. Then we've got IV bag. So what we should do here is drain our balls just a little bit. Just a smidge off the top. Now we go all the way here. Get all of our money back. Now that we're chilling, take this up, get tears up, and then just abyss the rest. Giving ourselves 3 new Lotuses. You know why? Maybe your Isaac runs are less entertaining because you're just a good player. What? Like you don't rig, which is the entirety of I don't think that my Isaac, wait, are my Isaac runs less entertaining? I've never thought of them as such. If they are, then I guess that's on me. I don't know. I'm just kind of like chill. I'm literally just here to like talk. This just goes on in the background. I don't know. I get pretty broken runs, but I feel like broken runs aren't fun if you make every run broken. It's the if everybody's super argument. Than the normal Isaac YouTube. Yeah, I've got a couple that get there though. I've definitely got a couple that have hit the Matman style of thing. I mean, a lot of them also will use different stuff just to purposefully, not even just rigging the run. It'll also be, also let's, might as well play him. Why did I lose the golden heart there? That didn't make much sense to me. We had to. We simply had to. Giving me a pill triple my body height. You already know I'm gonna do whatever I can to slowly swallow. Euthanasia, that's close to spawn. I'm down for that. We can get over here. I don't think we necessarily care about one of these. Roll. I think Coupon I at least like more than Necro, but I'm not huge on it still. Oh, we might as well buy this. We're not full on HP. We might as well. Do I care about any of these? No. We'll go Taro. I think Taro's got some good legs to it. It definitely is. I mean, look, it needs something else to be broken, but nothing's just completely broken on its own. Locusts continuously damage enemies without returning while the fire button is held. It sounds like I'm gonna lose my mind trying to use this. I'm so in. Also, while we're at it, let's just get like, no, we'll get one more to do this one. They should add suppositories into Isaac 2, only if I get to administer. That's the rules. Don't you have the travel mod? I do not. That one to me is a little bit, oh wait, right. We want to keep holding the button so our locusts just keep going crazy on them. They're going absolutely wild. Okay. I'm gonna have a hot take for you. Birthright as Tainted Apollyon might be broken. I know that nobody else is gonna say it. Let me look over to my chat real quick. Okay, it's cool. So I'm noticing I'm in good company. Unlike Battlefield 2, that shit put me in bad company. We'll check what's in here. Okay, whatever. Is what it is. But no, the only mods that I do are either like cosmetic. No, I think I only do cosmetic. I guess technically, if you want to argue it, the one mod, the range. That's not great. Woo. The external item description is technically a little more than cosmetic. Don't you dare. I was about to be so pissed if they teleported me to an I am error room on this floor. I would have been, ooh, I would have had choice words, mainly why, actually. It's only that one. That would have been the only word now that I think about it, but we could have chosen some other words as well. Honestly, I don't really know how we lose this run, so I'm very excited to figure out how I do. Nobody tell me, nobody spoil the ending yet. Holy shit, dude. You don't have to do anything for this birthright to be broken. We'll suck up that one. We gotta go suck up another from the shop. That can happen later, though. No wonder this run's broken, guys. We're 30 minutes in and we haven't beat Mom yet. If you're 30 minutes in and you haven't beat Mom, you're either looking at negative damage stat and tears stat, or you're just taking your time, your sweet time, enjoying stopping and smelling the roses, if you will. Something Zoomers these days would know nothing about. Some people. Why are you insulting Zoomers? Don't you follow it? Yeah, but like, look, the thing is, I've got to make fun of my own. Otherwise, I won't be accepted by the boomers. And I need to be accepted by the boomers because they're the people who bought a house for $5 and hopes and dreams. I only have the hopes and dreams part. I mean, I've got $5, but apparently nobody wants to sell a house for that anymore. You should be picking up the active items just to add them to item stats. Yeah. I believe I've picked up most. There's nothing left in the shop. We're all good there. I should have been buying more actives from shop if they were showing up, though, just so we can suck them up for more lotuses. I mean, dear Lord, this is just absolutely crazy. As it turns out, nobody else is going to tell you this. I might be the first streamer to say it ever. Tainted Apollyon seems pretty good. I need my guys to come back because they were hitting nothing over there. They were hitting the idea of where Mom once was. Unfortunately, she was no longer there. Polaroid here, absolutely. Second devil deal in a row when all I'm trying to do is get angel deals. How does that make me feel? Sad, heartbroken, indescribable pain. I suppose we'll just move on to the next floor, though, because what if we get 2 in a row? It's possible. Is it likely? It doesn't have to be likely. Okay. It's impossible. It's over. I should have just gone into the devil deal. Fine, I'll admit, but like, look, realistically, what would we be getting out of a devil deal, right? Nothing. We're already pretty well off. I could use a smidge more soul hearts, but even then, that's kind of like a beggars being choosers type moment. I don't really think it's necessary. It would just definitely be nice. Also, this is the hot take. I think Beast itself is one of the easiest boss fights. Like, Dogma's hard. You know, Beast is really easy. Certain horsemen, namely Death can be really bad if you're low damage and don't have piercing. But aside from that, the horsemen aren't too bad overall. Just because of that one phase where Death summons forth all of the skulls, that one can be pretty rough if you don't have any form of piercing whatsoever. Bombs are key. And literally nothing changed. And the world actually just kept on turning. It's crazy. That one can be pretty bad, but yeah, no, the Beast overall I think is actually very easy. Can be tense and enjoyable. Yes, no, I think Beast is a really well designed endgame fight. Also, yes, with us having the coupon, there's no excuse for us to not have gone into the devil deal, seeing as it was a free item and it wouldn't have even jeopardized our chance. That part's true. What you didn't consider, and it's a pretty fair counterpoint because nobody ever thinks things through like me, is nuh-uh, I didn't do that. So consider it that way. Maybe you'll see it from my perspective. All right, really good hearts. No, it's a fun boss, but it's surprisingly easy. Yeah, but I would say a very well-designed endgame boss because everything they do is very fair, which is why they feel easy. You gotta realize, as an Isaac player, you're used to your balls getting stuck in the crushing machine. It's just that Beast doesn't do that to you. Beast is here to be like, hey guys, let's have a good time. Let's keep things fair, all above the belt. Meanwhile, Delirium's like, hey kid, I'm gonna twist your balls the second we get in the ring. Dogma's my favorite. Dogma's great. Dogma's really good. Also, what are you doing, man? Bro doesn't have Echo Chamber unlocked. How do you get, is Echo Chamber from, I guess that makes sense. Its icon does look like Apollyon, or Tainted Apollyon, specifically his spiraling visage. I should have picked up Wavy Cap for the transformation first. There was no reason for me not to. That was really dumb. Also, the Dogma boss fight does get one thing that absolutely carries it. And it's when the guy in the background yells, "The Holy Spirit!" And then I'm like, damn, I'm locked in. Wait, this guy's awesome. Wait, I fuck with this guy. He's so sick with it. That part of it I do love. I don't know if anybody was here at the beginning of the stream when I said it. I am now very worried about like how much Noida content we're going to be doing on stream going forward, because last night I was lying in bed thinking of wand combinations, thinking of like, well, what if I added this one to that one and it had a trigger here? I could go crazy, but then I'd need a good wand with good wand reject. It's just over for me. It's so over. Which is a bit more bullet hell instead of forcing contact damage type of boss. Yeah, the bullet hell bosses can be very enjoyable. They have to be well designed. I don't enjoy the bullet hell patterns where all they do is like squiggle the bullets to make it hard, because sometimes it's inconsistent with the way that other bullets can have their trajectory altered, and it can turn into undodgeable situations. Like Nightlight 99% of the time turns a boss into hard mode of the boss, because all of a sudden you have shots that shouldn't be overlapping that are overlapping. It's just over. There's no shot. Me when I'm fighting a screaming static baby that's connected to a TV. Yeah. No, it's a very good, it's very thematic. It's got an insane soundtrack that I'm very lucky it did not hit me. I'm not gonna lie, every time one of those attacks happens, flip a coin. If heads, I'm getting hit. If tails, we dodged it, baby. We're not technically at tier cap, so I will take this one. I can have it as a little treat. Now, why were we not at tier cap? We have something that broke it. Do I know which one? It might be the eye drops, but I'm not 100% sure. On the bright side, we do still get a devil deal. In here, we get one for free, and the other one we suck up. So what we do is we get this one, and then we just get that one for free. And it's just that easy. We have Polaroid, so we go up. I really like Mega Satan first phase, but find the second just like random bullet patterns that don't make sense. Phase 1's really good. Phase 1's very telegraphed. You want to know, dude? Okay, this is gonna be possibly my most controversial bullet hell take of all time. I am a very big fan of bullet hells in general. Okay, I'm going to say something that you can disagree with, because I know that a lot of people it is the holy grail of bullet hells. I think that Toho, a lot of its difficulty comes from being overstimulating with particle effects and stuff like that, as opposed to true difficulty from the bullet hell. Not saying that it is not a good bullet hell. That's a crazy thing to claim. It is a very good bullet hell series, and they are very solid games. However, when a lot of people talk about how hard the games are, I think it's very important to say that a lot of the learning curve is just because holy shit is it overstimulating at first. Once you start to like actually lock in, understand how the systems work, how the effects work and stuff like that, it is a very rewarding and fun game. But when people talk about how insanely hard it is, I think a lot of it is just because, like, look, if I told you to fight a real life angel and the first thing that happened is you had to be able to comprehend it with your human brain, a biblically accurate angel that is beyond human comprehension, right? That doesn't mean that it's a hard fight. It just means that at first you have to wrap your head around what is actually happening, and then from there we can get there. I really love bullet hell, but I don't know any bullet hell games. If you really like bullet hells, Toho games are really good. I'm just saying that I think that they are very overstimulating to get into, and that's where a lot of the initial difficulty curve comes from, is the fact that you'll be like, what the fuck is going on my screen? This doesn't make any sense. I wonder if they'll add more completion stuff in the next update. I kind of hope not. I'd be fine with like a couple of Steam Workshop style items. I'd be totally fine with that. But aside from that, like what they did for the booster packs, I think if they did more booster packs with the Isaac Online update, that's kind of exactly what I'm looking for. Turning some of the most popular community fan-made items into official items in the game is awesome. Speaking of the community booster pack, ladies and gentlemen, what do we do? Do we void all of these? Pop is fun, but it doesn't really work with what we're doing for Tainted Apollyon. I like Bullet Hell and Bullet Heavens. Yeah, I mean, both are really good. I think they're very solid. Toho seems like an epileptic person's worst nightmare. Joke's on you. They can't even see the game. Joke's on you. They weren't even able to make it past the title screen, man. They saw like I feel as though Touhou's epilepsy warning should be 17 times stronger than what's normally required for an epilepsy warning. Because it's just, it is a lot more colors than a normal. Sometimes I see an epilepsy warning and I'm like, the only time that there's anything that's flashing or bright or anything along those lines is when you flashbang me, game. Like when you have a loading screen that's a stark white for no reason. Might be my least favorite thing in game. There's a reason we do loading screens fade to dark, right? Don't mess with Touhou fans. They don't even play the games, even less than Persona. It's crazy. I saw somebody playing Touhou and a bunch of people in the chat were like, I swear I know these characters from somewhere. And all I could think is, I know what you are. Go back to gooning, brother. I know that you could never beat level 1 of a Touhou game. It's fine. Just go back to your gooning and don't be like, I swear I know this from somewhere, man. Yeah, but no, Persona fans really also don't play the games. Everyone will be like, my favorite one was Persona 5. I think that if you have played every Persona game and Persona 5 is your favorite, you've got crazy opinions. Because even when I first played Persona 5, I loved it visually. I loved its style. I loved everything about it. But to me, I was thinking I still like Persona 4 more. Because Persona 4's got better characters. I liked the characters a lot in 4. And because of it, and overall the story just in general was better in 4. But 5 does have visual appearance on lock. I will give them full credit where credit's due there. The visuals, the aesthetic, the world feel was nailed for 5. However, we'll take 2020. I think that that's fine. It does down our damage, which isn't optimal, but I still think it's, yeah. Voided Runebag, aka Soul of Isaac, Soul of Eden, Soul of... Yeah, but like, come on. Disturbing the beast, looking through. Most people will hear that and they think to themselves, wait, what's that game? I swear I've heard this one before. And then yellow fast short range locust that deals more damage. Why is there a special piss locust? That's so hype. What are you doing in there? Dude, get out of the public bathroom. I'm looking for the piss locust. You wouldn't understand. I've got goals here. I mean, voiding Runebag was a bit of a freak move. I'll give you that one. How new games start at 100% on first boot up. Yeah, I think it's because like they're worried people will start it up and not know how to change the volume. And you might say that's insane to be worried about. There's a lot of people out there who, if breathing was not automatic, they probably wouldn't be making it, all right? Is Touhou a goon game? So, okay. You've asked a complicated question. One that's very hard for me to answer. One that makes me very hard, even. Touhou is not intrinsically a goon game. I would say that that is a mistake to intrinsically classify it as a gooner game. We're taking damage here. I told you, this fucker is Satan. I hate you, Monstro, too. I truly detest the very ground on which you stand. And you and I are going to be worse enemies. You motherfucker. He heard me and said, wanted to see me do it again. I didn't want to see you do it for the first time. But yeah, no, it's like, well, Mr. Mega would have been awesome considering that we could have had it with Dr. Fetus. Touhou itself is not necessarily a goon game. Are all women big booba, big ass? It's a great question. No, they aren't all like that. However, the people that play the game, yes. Well, no, not even the ones that play the game. The very loud fan base online of the game absolutely falls into the goon category. We are up to 7 on our tiers. I love breaking the tier cap, man. This might be the most satisfying thing in all of Isaac. Having a lot of tiers that just shoot quickly. Dear Lord, is Bad Apple a goon music video? See, that's what I'm talking about, right? Not all of Touhou is run by gooners. It's why it's a hard question to ask somebody. It's not, it shouldn't be a goon game. It should not. By all definitions of what happens in the world, right? There's nothing that says it should be forcing you to goon. Born to play bullet hells, forced to goon. But there's a lot of people online probably downloaded the game, went, wow, this main character that I'm playing as, she's pretty cute. Damn, I can't beat anything. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna beat it instead. So it's like, it's a really wrong question. Because of that and that alone. You guys remember back in the day when bombing those would give you items? Drop like if you remember. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you get the piss fly? I honestly thought there'd be more to the floor. It's fine. We'll just get a extra. Oh, I shouldn't have done it in this order because now we're just going to end on you and you're just going to do nothing but drop bombs. Fast bombs, I guess we pick up, and now we just pick everything else up. No reason for us to pick up number 1, but also there's no reason not to because this run's about to be over anyways. Also, Miter has not been helping out too much. Kane's other eye is fine. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it does shoot like crazy considering how many flies we have. There's no reason for us to take Odd Mushroom Thin. There is a reason for us to take piss shots just because it's funny. The main reason I get out of bed in the morning. No, trust me, it'd be really funny. Is this on like a range multiplier down? There's a range multiplier down. That's fine. We're still on 8 range with it. It didn't change our... Oh my god. This man is swarm. He is... Does anybody know when there was the locust famine within the Midwest of the United States of America? I believe it was 1930s, I think. I think it was before World War II, but after World War I. Piss locust? We just had a normal locust there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everybody who's hoping I'd piss live on stream. Look, me most of all. Here we are now. I'm kind of fucking with Tainted Apollyon. This character's fun as hell. Let's do another run. I think there's a lot of heat to be had with this guy. See, like here, Larynx? I don't think so. That's another locust. He does have Echo Chamber unlocked. Yeah, you're goddamn right I do. How do I unlock Echo Chamber, by the way? I do believe you. I don't remember what the unlock was at all. So you're kind of my only point of reference on this one. We'll bomb this one, but then we won't pick anything up. Okay, well, great news about what I was planning on picking up. Doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you. Sorry, it's just because in the end, it doesn't even matter. You know how it is. Search up Toho, and the third image I see is a YouTube video called Can You Survive with a goon thumbnail, and all of the ladies have a U on the face. I'm telling you, it's not intrinsically a gooner game. But, look, it's not beating the allegations either, okay? It shouldn't be a gooner game. Yo, also I learned something. So I'm playing Metaphor ReFantasio, right, on Ratter Days. And we're playing through the newest Atlas game. I saw a post that said, hey, in this game, you are not able to romance anybody. Now, I'm not somebody who needs romance in all of my games, right? I'm a well-adjusted member of society. I don't need to date a fake woman in my video game to feel good about myself. Not at all. But with that said, what was Atlas thinking the one time they made a cast of adult characters? You can't date any of them. Whenever it's like 6 teenagers who are all like, yeah, I'm 16. They're like, yeah, so which one do you want to fuck? And this game, they've made nothing but adults. And they go, just so you know, we're kind of done with that whole dating system. You know, it's a little bit outdated. Guaranteed Persona 6, there's going to be like a 4-year-old you can date. They're just going to hit you with the, we didn't really know what else to do, what direction to take the series. So this is where we went. All the characters look like children. I can't speak to that because my only experience with it is unfortunately playing the game where it's very easy to just kind of skip through all of the dialogue and enjoy the mechanics to the game. So, you know, it's kind of like people who played Honey Pop for the puzzles system. Look, you have to understand, right? Obviously, there's a very intricate puzzle system here. But I wish I didn't have to have sex with the women either. But I mean, here we are. It's the curse that I'm burdened with, unfortunately. Much as I wish it wasn't the case. Also, look, there's a million games. I've heard that defense so many times from people where they're like, I just really like Honey Pop because there's a really good puzzle system. There are so many games that have an insanely similar puzzling system. You didn't have to play the one that has sex as the reward to it. But I know you wanted to. It's just I wish you'd be honest with me, like an intellectual, and meet me as an honest person here. So what do we want to do? What do we want to do? We got to go here, I think, so that way we actually have the soul hearts to survive on the next floor without losing our devil deal chance. Not go into devil deal, take angel deals, then from which point catapults us forward, not backwards. Where are we catapulting to? Shit, your house if I'm lucky. We're going to try and get Mega Satan done and get Dark Room done. Is Honey Pop a hentai game, or does it not show you getting freaky? There's a censored version, but it's kind of like the censorship where they just paste a JPEG of like a Sprite can in front of them, and you think to yourself, wow, I wonder what's going on, but that person's really enjoying that Sprite. Hey, this is our second time in a row getting Miter. Isn't that kind of crazy? Miter's a pretty good item too. I'm like happy to have it for sure. More soul hearts is generally pretty strong in Isaac, so getting more soul hearts, pretty good. Also, there's so many ass items in Isaac. You shouldn't look at one that's pretty good and say, yeah, this is suckable. It's not suckable. Now here we can suck something, so I'm gonna place this down just so we can see if it's something we don't care about. Ooh, I'm not against this at all. Unfortunately, I think I'm against this. Spawned a treasure room and shop room in Sheol. Well, we're going to Sheol, so I'm happy with that one. And honestly, here's what we take. We just start smelting, brother. And then I don't even remember what this one does. Is it just plus 5% chance for random soul hearts to spawn as black hearts? It does something. Let's just start smelting. I'm so down. I don't think there's anything else there I really wanted unless I was missing some kind of synergy. But like, this is the beautiful thing, right? I'm back in my element. When I was playing Noida, I had to ask the chat for literally everything, right? If I wanted to wipe my ass, I had to make sure that I was wiping correct. Going back to front. Just kidding, you go front to back. If you go back to front, you're crazy. Because like, what are you trying to move it to? You don't want it there. That's the no-go. That's the no-fly zone, man. You can't do that. but in Isaac, I'm way more in my element. I'm kind of thriving. Sure, people can still question my plays. I still make questionable plays. I'm not going to deny that, but I feel confident in my questionable plays. Sheol on my chest till I ascend. Sheol on me till I ... We can go to the secret room, which should in theory be one over. Honestly, let's pop one of these. Why not? I'm feeling crazy right now. Not wrong. Fun seeing you play a game you're more familiar with. Thank you for coming back. That's crazy. I figured that the Noida viewers would only care about Noida, which is completely fair, by the way. I'm excited to go back to Noida. I'm so excited for it. My mind has been doing nothing but thinking about what if this triggers this, and then from there we can start ascending to the next stratosphere. But I don't like doing the same game 2 days in a row because I don't want to pigeonhole myself into anything. I just enjoy clicking go live and talking, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. After watching you play Noida, which I enjoyed, I thought Noida was insanely enjoyable. I love that game. I thought that was fantastic, and I feel like I've really been missing out because I played it once when I first bought it in 2019 and went, damn, this game's impossible, and then never went back to it because at the time I didn't believe in hardship. Do me a favor if you stop by Osaka while you're in Japan. I don't know if I will be. I might be close though, but what's the favor? Do you have like somebody you need taken out? Because I'm pretty sure that you'd have to go through like some kind of foreign embassy if I wanted to do an assassination on anybody while I'm there. Try out the restaurant that only takes rubber ducks as payment. That sounds so peak. What the hell? Okay. All right, I'm adding that. I don't know if I'm going to be close to Osaka. I think Osaka was far away from where I'm staying, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, far away by places that aren't the US terms. And you might be saying, what do you mean by play? We've gone over this before, all right? I got to go 14 hours if you want to go from Maine to California, or sorry, 42 hours by car if you would like to go from Maine to California. Granted, it doesn't exactly register with people that can be a thing that happens because nobody is in Maine, but still. And you know, if you were in Maine, I highly doubt you're thinking to yourself, oh hell yeah, a California trip would go crazy. In fact, I think if you're anywhere that isn't California, you probably aren't thinking to yourself a California trip would go crazy. Nobody in California ever has anything nice to say about California, and then they're like, how come people don't want a tourism to our city? Brother, you have sold it as the worst hellhole on earth. Everyone's like, oh yeah, the traffic's horrible. It takes 13 hours to move 1 mile. No, but you should show up. We've got pretty good boba shops. No shot in hell I'm doing that. Squeezy, we need the tears and we need the soul hearts. Unfortunate as it may be, We're playing a little bit not great here. I can post the YouTube short info for info in Discord. Yeah, no, for sure. Now, you might be saying, what channel do I send it to? Because I don't want to break any of the rules. I appreciate that. I don't know. Whichever one seems apt to you. Gen counts, because I would say it counts as general, probably. I don't know, man. We do have this one. Honey Pop is pretty tame. What tame? Can we describe? Can we have a dialogue here about what tame necessarily means? Because I'm pretty sure there's goatsy in that game. I don't think that counts as tame. Not by my standards, at least. You wouldn't last a day in the asylum where they raised me. Guy who watched one beheading video in middle school. You wouldn't get it, man. It's all that goes through my mind now. All right, man, we get it. You went on runthegauntlet.com. My fault. By the way, this isn't directed at you. I was actually gonna ask. No, I mean, like, really, yeah, just post it anywhere. The Discord's pretty unmoderated. I think we just kind of crack down if you're sending unlicensed pornography. If it's licensed, I mean, who am I to stop you? No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Mainly because I haven't vetted everybody's age, nor have I asked if it's 18 plus. Like, why not watch the real people get it down instead of pictures? Okay, so like you've just never seen like cartoons. You've never looked at Lola Bunny and thought, what if? I understand. We can be a little bit opposed to each other in that viewpoint. Any day now. Locust just gonna keep flying by him. Love to see that. Helipills? Just the most elaborate way to walk one room forward. Sackhead's crazy. Love me a little bit of sack. How could I not? All right, we open this one, buy this. 2 of diamonds. 2 of diamonds we hold. Its value only goes up from here. If you want to play some real shit, I don't think I should say that out loud on stream. Post it in general because IDK, but you know. No, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No, ow, damn. Shit, I just hit my, okay. No, not like a freak. It's not even, I thought Honey Pop was guy girl. I thought you could play as a guy if you wanted. Not that I know. I mean, obviously it's what I've been told through the grapevine. Not that I would have any knowledge with it, obviously, because like this is the first time even hearing of the game now that we think about it. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it is maybe that is the case. Homophobe detected, streamer ban. I think he's more just saying he can't self-insert. Because that's what I've never understood, right? There's a lot of guys out there who are only into girl. What are you imagining? What if you were there? If you were there, you'd be crying in the corner. They wouldn't have invited you. I never understood that one. I never got at all where that kind of idea came from. Because it's like, brother, there's nothing there for you. Now, Lil Brim's really good. But we are running low on Locust. So I want to get my Locust economy going crazy. Also, you can play as a guy. Yeah, see, like what I did through the grapevine, I've heard something like that. Not that I'd know. Also, we got Sackhead. Man, it made me want to talk about Little Big Planet so bad. God, I miss that game. Dear Lord, I'd do anything to have it back. Probably one of the best games of all time. I love that one so much. Also, you can play as a guy. It does not change anything. Well, I think the only thing it changes is pronouns. All right, cool. Gonna have to add this to my woke games list. Didn't realize they had pronouns in it. What the hell? How far have we fallen as a society? Do you guys think because there's this one guy, I don't know if you've seen the list. He has this list of like 1,000+ woke games. Probably the funniest list of all time. Borderlands 2 is on the questionably woke scale. Why? Because there's some people who might be bisexual in the game, but the game never outright confirms it. So he labeled that one as a be cautious kind of thing. But what do you think that like the gooners who are anti-woke, like how do they exist? It doesn't make sense to me. They do exist. It is a subgenre of person. I just feel as though their ideals are colliding with each other just pretty readily. Because you can't have it both ways. It's not some Burger King have it your, it's Subway that says have it your way, right? No. Is it? Who says have it your way? It is BK. It's BK. All right, we got there. Sorry, look. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to you that Subway and Burger King are miles apart in my mind. All right, the two are very similar fast food places as far as I'm concerned. Neither of them serving the cream of the crop in their respective fields. Subway arguably far worse though. God, do I hate Subway. Hey, by the way, this run sucks ass. If you want me to be completely honest with you, we deal no fucking damage. And we've got nothing at all. It's because I keep just taking utility items and saying next time we won't take a utility item. And then I take a utility item next time. You motherfucker. I'm out of bombs because I placed my one and only bomb. Yeah, that was really smart of me. Bade Retro. It's a good thing that I held on to this one. Well, now we can't get anything out of that one. It's fine. We still got 2 of diamonds for the future. A little something in our back pocket for the road ahead in case times get tough. In case life gets hard, we can always get harder. I don't know where you guys fall. Would anybody actually shed a tear if Subway went out of business? I don't think that they would, right? Like, what are you missing? Oh, I really want some of the worst quality food. I'm really craving lettuce that tastes absolutely like... Lettuce already isn't a flavorful food, and somehow it's even less flavorful when done at Subway. It's crazy. The only thing at Subway, people go, yeah, but the sauces on the sandwich are so good. Shut up. No, they aren't. They're nothing but a bunch of like oils and fats. And like, yeah, it's sure you can say, yeah, but that's tasty. Yeah, but they keep upping prices and doing nothing. You can't keep coming up with like reasons to hate Subway. Can and will. Can and will. They haven't even, I've let them off too easy in the past. All right, that's an easy turn that one into a lotus. Sorry, a locust. A lotus would be a type of flower in this one. Went from games with LGBT characters to fast food. Oh yeah, let's go back to that one. So on the woke list, another game that he has that is apparently too woke is Battlefield 1. Might be my favorite one because the reason it's woke is that you can play as a soldier in the Middle East, and that's woke because it's forced DEI. I don't think that's how they're at war, man. What did you want? Just army men? There's no shot. Bro, hold on. Besides Honey Pop as a game sucks, it's Candy Crush. It's better than Candy Crush. I'll give them that because there's items that you use to tactically like reposition where everything is and all that kind of stuff. So there's a little bit more depth to it. However, those people would go crazy if you showed them puzzles and dragons. They'd be like, what the fuck? You can do this in a game? And I don't even have to stroke my dingle dongle while I'm playing it. Then you show them one of the featured units and then go, okay, but I still can. That's awesome. I was worried they were taking away my options. Customization in gaming is all I really care about anyways. That's Candy Crush. That's a thing in Candy Crush. Yeah, but the items in Candy Crush you like pay real money for, right? That's how they get grandmas to get to level 40,000. Grandmas and mothers. The two genders. Did anybody have a friend's mom or your mom who was like that with Candy Crush? They really did capitalize on the lonely mothers market. It was crazy. Like people who had way too much free time on their hand. I remember she was like, yeah, look at this. I'm also kind of a gamer. I'm on level 5,000. And I was like, what the fuck, man? She's like, yeah, normally I spend about 99 cents a day and I've been playing it for 4 years. What a return on investment. Why are we even bothering creating these live service games like Concord? Brother, we've got a whole untapped market of mothers. And that's also what I say in the dating scene too. So actually, at least I'm consistent with it. It's Candy Crush, but you see a boob afterward. Yeah, but okay. Now that you've said it out loud, right? Think about it. If gamers had Candy Crush, but you pop a titty, they'd be all over it. They're begging for something like that. They need just that little bit more stimulation and then it's ready for them. Now here we're looking for not much. We're good to move on. We do want one more bomb in case we get another angel deal because I wasn't able to bomb it last time. However, I would also really like to use this bomb to get 2 soul hearts. The smart play is there's no shot in hell I die, right? We all agree that I'm too good of a gamer to die to a boss. Absolutely, we all know it. So since that's true and we all agree it's unequivocally true, okay, we got another bomb, no need to worry at all. Not that I was worried, obviously. I'd rather see a boob in real life, brother. That doesn't happen after you play Candy Crush. Tell me one time you've shown somebody, hey, by the way, I'm on level 4,000 of Candy Crush, and they're like, holy shit, should I undress now or later? You're living in a fantasy, all right? This gives somebody an outlet. Lets them finally leverage their mediocre puzzle gaming skills into something worthwhile. Granted, other people can just look it up, but they don't get the satisfaction of a job well done. They don't get to see the game going like, tick, 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 tick. The casino, the slot machine, bing, 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 in front of that. They don't get all that. Get a battery first. Yeah, that's fair, because we're probably going to get some pretty ass item before going to Belgium. Yeah. I don't play Candy Crush. I don't even play games that much. Yeah, well, okay, I'm not saying it's, look, it's not for you. I'm just trying to explain why it was so popular. To me, 20 coins. We don't have a battery. Damn. Well, that sucks. 20 coins before the boss fight could be doable. Nah. I'd rather stick to Beat Banger. Hey, that's all you, man. Hey, that's all. Yeah, I haven't even found that one in the super secret room, right? I'll be on. Hold on, guys. Taking the walk of shame really quickly. Just had a lot on my mind recently. Target the muzzle of puzzle heads, but also goon heads. That's probably a lot more puzzlers than we'd like to realize. I don't think Puzzles and Dragons has been that popular for no reason. I think what I want to do here, take this one, pop 1 telepills. Nothing off telepills 1. What we're going to do, go all the way back to get the other telepills. But when are we going to pop it? Because I know what you're thinking right now. You're not even popping it. What is wrong with him? There's a whole plan here. You wouldn't understand. I've got this. It's in motion. It's an object in motion. Last I checked, that shit's going to stay in motion. We're dead. We're dead. Hate this guy. Hate this guy with all my heart. Straight up don't like you. I just don't think that you're a very well-designed boss. I hate you so, like, how the fuck is a man to dodge this? I'm just gonna play with my locust over wall because he's not able to do anything about that. All he can do is complain to Edmund that my locusts need a nerf, and Edmund won't listen to that because we're only getting item buffs, baby. Please be only item buffs, but like nerf 1 item that's really ass. It would be so funny if every item in the game that was bad was receiving some kind of buff. And then the black bean, they were like, we have reduced the hit size for a commission to get something to relay. It depends on where you're at in the world. Also, look, you set the speed. You're choosing the difficulty on which you're playing if you do it yourself, right? That's not how it's gonna work for everybody else. Now, no deal there. Deal or look, it's fine. Hopefully we do get another angel deal. I mean, I've kind of flubbed our angel deal chances on this one. That's on me. Fill it in with your own mind. They don't know how to fill in anything, man. Why do you think they're paying for the commission? That's the issue. All familiars orbit around Isaac. Sure. All right, now all of them are orbiting me, man. This is awesome. Just gave me something to do with my item. The magician, may you never miss your goal. I never will. No shot we're opening that. I just don't think it's worthwhile. It's a hard sell for sure. I think this is worth it because we push this over here. 1 bomb gets us both of these. Then we open this Judgment. Okay, Judgment's actually kind of huge. The reason Judgment's good is because we really could use, fuck you. I'm killing you with hammers. Oh, he only drops spiders when you kill him. Yeah, but now we've swayed Angel Deal in our favor. I was hoping we'd be able to play a normal beggar and get Angel Deal up, because then we could also abyss whatever item we get as a drop. We're at 46 coins. Surely it's less than that. Monster's Lung's interesting, right? Because like Monster's Lung, good item. Definitely a good item. Can have a lot of good synergies come out of this one. For sure. But is it more worthwhile than having more locusts? I don't think it is. And let me tell you why. I know that got birthright on our last run. So what are the odds we get it again? It's not going to be that great. That's true. But if we get birthright again, it's way better because we can keep holding down click. Monstro's Lung would destroy that. These ones, I don't really want either. Definitely don't want either of those. You would have to pay me so much for me to want either. Well, actually, we buy this one, but only because that is a free abyss. Red Stew, I don't remember if it's a passive or an active. Okay, it is a passive. So once we pick it up, it would just start the countdown. Don't care about that one. Plus 1/2 soul heart upon entering a new stage. I'm not sold. Chaos, I'm sold. Say so much less. Now here, pick up Batwing, Abyss this bad boy into our build. Then what do we have here? 2 of Hearts. 2 of Hearts not really doing much for us. I'm not gonna lie. It's just kind of on the sideline. Are we happy to have it? We're just kind of very neutral to have it. But like, I'd rather pay 20 bucks for 20 seconds of disappointment instead of 20 bucks for 20 seconds of pre-nut clarity disappointment. Well, I think that's where you have a fundamental misunderstanding. They don't have any regret. It's like you can't ever see eye to eye with them because you're not them. They have no regret in their heart for what they have bought. As far as they're concerned, this is the most worthwhile it's ever been because like there's no other way they could see them like this. And don't say AI, all right? Nobody's gonna be feeling good after they look at their screen and realize, holy shit, she has 6 hands. Dear Lord, what happened here? All right, get that one done. Hope, I mean, like, boss item could be anything in the entire game. Let's just get a broken one. It's just kind of what I'm feeling. We've got minimum 1 more shop before we get to Sheol, which will have another shop because I forgot that we have absorbed the 1 crown that gives us extra shops. And then also we should suck up our Batwing just in case we get another trinket to drop, but hold your breath on that one and let me know when you completely pass out. Dude, I must have the worst lungs of all time. I think that there's something fundamentally incorrect with how my lungs were constructed. There are these videos that are breath tests where you're supposed to hold your breath for as long as you can. And they'll have, oh, this is where a US sniper is able to hold to. This is where a heavy chronic smoker is able to hold to. Either they're complete fabrications, which is most likely the case, or I have the worst lungs of all time. Because I'm tapping out around every single time where they're like, this is where a chronic vapor is. But like, brother, the edge is the only thing that's straight about me. You know what I mean? I in theory should have the lungs that I was born with, and I think mine are just fucked up, and I think it's why I've always been a little bit ass at cardio. Like, I'm way better now than I ever was because I've actually been doing it. So as it turns out, when you do cardio, you get way better at cardio. But even still, I'm not that good at it. I think that my lungs were just constructed wrong. I think I got 1 lung in there. They forgot to grow the other side. I got half of them at the ready. Hold on. Ooh, Dark Bum. What do I care about that one? I think the answer is that I don't. Don't be the red one. Okay, thank you. Because if it was the red one, I don't even think we stood too much of a chance. Okay. Let's see. Damage doesn't feel great, does it? It really, like, it's lacking a lot. I mean, like you said, right? The run is very winnable. It just would feel a whole lot more winnable if we could get a single damage upgrade. I think we have to take Dark Bomb whether I'd like to or not. Now, I'm not against the idea of Dark Bomb, so I don't think it's that upset. Wait, what's going on? Blue colored? What? I mean, they just... Look, like I said, it's just you guys just have a difference of opinions. You're never gonna like convince the other one of anything, especially not in a Twitch chat. Me personally, I'll take whatever appears in front of me, followed by 30 minutes of me crying afterwards. That's what I'll do till the day I die. Okay. We can go recharge this, because as nice as Dark Bomb is, do we even really care? We have Miter, who in theory is tipping. who in theory is tipping the scales in our favor. Color like factory workers? I don't, look, I just don't understand it. I think I'm just gonna, me personally, I'm just gonna move on. Listen to English for a second, like, no, you're completely fine. I'm not, all I'm saying is it's like two different sides of the aisle. It's, look up One Piece, Blackbeard, right? Oh, I got you. Oh, blue collar. Yeah. Okay, I got you, blue collar. Yes. Now I understand what you're saying. My fault. Anyways, I was just thinking, like, look up Blackbeard and Luffy One Piece. This pie is delicious. This pie tastes horrible. That's kind of all I'm seeing when I look over the chat. I didn't think Honey Pop was going to be such a hot topic when I brought it up. If I wanted a hot topic, I'd be talking about goth women. Now, the joke there is that I'm talking about Hot Topic, the store, not the, like, there's a hot button issue with them. I think that most of the internet has decided, damn, that's kind of crazy. We love them. Then also, hilariously, guys showing up in their khaki shorts, wearing their Legend of Zelda shirt, neon green, hitting them with the, yeah, I kind of need a goth woman in my life. No, man. You need a sense of drip. That's where the difference comes in here. All right, we probably should play this one. 10% chance for the room okay. So since we turn red hearts into other stuff, this should be worthwhile for us actually. I'd imagine, assuming that's how it works. Now we do have possible stuff we can go for here. Making sure to get money, by the way, for multitude of reasons. The last used door stays open. Isn't there some way with door stop that you can break into Mega Satan? I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to walk out of the room I'm in 30,000 times. I can feel it. It's just not a good look for me right now. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Is there, all of us are chasing one thing? Wait, why did I not take damage walking in here? Oh, I had Batwing up in that room, so I was flying still. Look, could I have gotten out of there without taking damage? It was 100% possible. I don't think that it really mattered because we are kind of capped on our hearts anyways. Could really use some of our heart drops, seeing as I have absorbed a child's heart within me. I have a sense of whimsy and joy. So I think you have dementia. What did I do? I'm literally just a guy. I was just letting the debate play out. Look, debate bros can do as you wish. It's silent arbiter in all of this. I'm just a guy. I'm just shooting my locusts at people. Unless you're talking about me not noticing that I had the Batwing up, in which case you're acting confused here. You know what we're saying? No, unironically, I would have to pause the stream and read through all of it because I lost so much context by not looking over for a while that at this point, I'm on epic. You're putting me in season 13. I haven't seen season 1. I promise you I am not acting confused. I just haven't been reading as attentively as I could have been. So at this point, I could either dial it all back or I can just keep going with the run. And I'm probably just gonna do the latter. That's unironically where I'm at. I swear it upon me mums. Okay, well, let me actually say on my mom, so that way, like, it sounds more genuine, because obviously it's just because it's more fun to say on me mums, okay? It's the only time I'll give the British people anything is they were a little bit cracked when they did that. Damn. Almost walked into that because I looked over. I glanced for half a second. But yeah, no, so that's pretty much where I'm at on that one. It's not like it's some fence sitting thing. It was that I was like, oh man, they're really going at it. Basically, I'm saying all artists gooners are cowards. I don't know if they're cowards. I think they're just like making a living.
and poor and can't give someone 50 bucks for brain. Well, it's like, wait, there's also the idea of if you take your pen, and also you got to consider, right? If you're a middle-aged man who draws gooner art for people on commission, you are making far more than you would working the corner. That's just true. That's just how it is. I don't care what you think. That's inherently true. 100%. I don't think that makes you a coward for earning a living. Personally, that's where I'm at on it. I mean, you can think it's immoral. If you think it's immoral, that's completely fine. I've got no qualms with somebody saying if you draw tits like the size of Argentina, you're probably a little bit of an immoral person. Hey, that's fine. You can say that. I don't think it's necessarily cowardice. Plus, clientele would be harder to find, and then it's more illegal also. I don't think that... No, I'm saying the receiver, the person asking for it. Well, it's also not illegal, because you gotta... it's not legal everywhere just to pay somebody for... It's not... There's like whole show arcs about how it's illegal, right? And there'll be the main character saying we gotta sneak this shit at a hotel because of how illegal it is. So it's inherently not illegal to pay someone $50 to look at a picture of your waifu. I think that's where I don't think that makes you a coward for not wanting to get arrested for it. I mean, I don't know if you as the client get arrested, but either way. Also, there's just like, look, some people would rather just stay at home. Unless you got mail order coming on, which I doubt it, because that probably sounds even more illegal. That almost definitely. Plus, with the whole industry that exists there's a lot of very questionable things that go on behind the scenes, as is compared to just commissioning someone for art. See, now that I'm brought up to speed, I can give my opinion on it. I just genuinely was clocked out from it before. That was the whole reason why I didn't say anything. I wasn't trying to be like hide behind my microphone. Because you saying isn't illegal inherently. It's not illegal inherently, but it's hard to find somebody who would go about doing that who's also within your location. You got to consider, right? I can get my favorite drawing of, guys, give me like a really common character that people goon to. I can get my drawing of Nami from One Piece. There we go, I got there. Commissioned online from somebody who lives in Brazil, right? I can get that just by messaging them, if I so desire it. If the other way around, if I find someone who's like, hey, I do 50 bucks for brain, and they're in Brazil, well, they better have quite a reach. Because otherwise it doesn't, there's nothing being solved there. And you could say, well, you could go look in different locations. Sure, that's true, but then you're opening yourself up to, what does brain mean? Head. You're giving head. It's just like a different colloquial. We've got the English language was entirely constructed just so that people could find as many ways to have as many innuendos for sex as possible. That was what the order number one of business was that one. I feel like I'm going insane. That's, you know what, that's understandable. I'm not saying that, look, I'm not saying you're wrong. I wouldn't shame anybody for doing either or, is I guess where I'm at. And I don't think one's innately more cowardice than the other, except for from a comedic point of view, where then I could say, yes, it's cowardice. But like from an actual genuine point of view. If we're just going for like for the bit value of it, then 100% I can say like, yeah, you are a coward. Get out there and get an STD. If it's for the bit, I'd agree. But like otherwise, and also it's like, well, you can use protection. Yeah, I was just, like I said, for the bit. I'm not actually saying this. This is all a bit. That's what I had assumed. Because like, that's, yeah. But I wanted to give my actual opinion because I felt a little called out. Are you going to Japan? I am going to Japan. I am leaving. Well, okay, so tomorrow night is me making sure everything is packed and in order because it is quite a long trip. Now, if you're about to ask the next logical question, which is how much Japanese do you know? Let's not shame people here. But tomorrow there is a very, very minuscule, minor chance that I go live. I would not count on that because I really do need to make sure that I have everything packed and I'm all good. And then I'm going to be out for 9 days. There's gonna be a community post that I make most likely tomorrow, detailing some cool stuff when I come back. If I genuinely argued about what's more goonerish, you'd be surprised. On the internet, a lot of people don't have better things to do. You would be shocked as to how many people do that. How would it be loser talk? Well, it's not. So the discussion itself about like which one's immoral or more right, wrong, the ethics are important. No, I agree that the ethics are important. It's just like to be calling somebody else a coward for it is where it's like, that's where it's going insane. Because that's where like the bit part of it is from. But yes, talking about ethics and all that kind of stuff is very important because that's how the industry can exist as it does, all that kind of stuff. Plus, who else is going to be, you know, paying for the models to be able to go on whatever trips they want, all right? Not me. So that's where the ethics really come in. When it's on someone else's dime. We're at 1 Q. Ooh. Do I even care? We don't get hit, so I'd rather just have another fly. And now that our damage is up to 5.19, I don't actually feel that afraid at all. Didn't pick up that battery there because I was hoping we'd be able to have one charge up. We can't naturally. That's fine. Remember, kids, if you can't be natty, it's a little bit of steroids are fine. No, I don't think so I'm gonna give us like a little bit of a mental reset here, all right? The Twitch chat's gone a little bit crazy. Assume just like that it was all bait, all right? And we can go back to playing the Binding of Isaac where I click Q on a good item and then everybody says classic salted slices play. He got rid of an item that would have saved his run. As it turns out, by the way, the door stopped being open. That applies to the boss room as well. Don't know why I decided to see. This is what I'm talking about with a classic play for me. I have put a trinket into my build that has caused me nothing but pain and will continue to cause me nothing but pain going forward. Which we're good now, but I gotta play really strange because I can't hug the top wall, which is normally what I do in that fight. Rotten meat, that's just an absorb it, and then we gotta pray. We pray we can get one. Did I not say enough wild shit to imply it? So in defense, you've got to understand there are actual like psychopaths on the internet, and if you two haven't interacted much, somebody wouldn't be familiar with what's sarcasm to you. There are genuine, EP didn't pick up on it, sorry. No, you're both completely fine. It was just a slight misunderstanding that has now been handled amicably. Which is now I understand why you wanted me to weigh in for the bit reasons. However, I saw a lot of messages, so I was like, all right, let me take this seriously then. Because there are genuine unironic psychopaths on the internet. And they masquerade as one of us. Into... Thank you. I wasn't able to aim that at first. Soul of Azazel's fun, but it's really rough to use with doorstop because I'm just gonna walk backwards. Took a little bit of damage on a back shot there. Not the first time I'm gonna do that. Everything I say is mostly a joke. See, like, okay, here's the thing. I'm aware of that, but if somebody hasn't interacted with you as much, they wouldn't be aware. They don't have that kind of context. You know what I mean? Because that's everything on the internet's contextual. That's why some people use tone indicators. Now, the one tone indicator thing that really fucks me up, this grinds my gears to no end, which is /S. Why does /S grind your gears so much? Depending on where you are on the internet, it's either /sarcasm, /serious, and those are both insane opposites of each other. And I know what you're saying. Well, some people do /SRS for serious. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Other people do not do that. So I don't really know how you're supposed to use them in order to effectively communicate, because every time I think that I'm like, all right, let me do /S so that people know this is very clearly a joke, and then they hit me with the, oh, you meant that? No. What the hell? This is the one and only time, because sarcasm doesn't always come across on the internet. By the way, I'm just gonna lose all of my hearts in this one room. It's cool though, because we got a pretty fly out of it, so. Missed a half heart back there. We could go pick that up, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I think you're able to walk out of this boss fight after it's done, if I remember correctly. Now, if we could get an angel deal here, that shit would be divine. If we can't, kind of expected. Remembering something right now and saying it aloud so that way I guarantee that I do not forget going forward. We have the ability to get a treasure room and shop in Sheol. Oh, let's fucking go. +2 luck, immune to burn, confusion, poison, and fear effects. I mean, 2 luck's not bad, right? Like, it's not great, but we don't mind 2 luck, right? It should be completely runnable, I think. Also, immunity to burn, poison, and fear is like 1 enemy. So that's not going to be very helpful. The other part of it doesn't matter. It's just a question of, do we want +2 luck? We don't have any luck-based effects, so I say that that is a very heavily voidable item. Now that I've thought it through. Pick this one up. Oh yeah, we have our stuff orbiting us. 2 luck or fly. We just take fly and hop down. When I use the internet and talk to people, I talk like I would in real life, so no hate on you, but just how I approach and cannot use tone indicators. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying that everybody should use tone indicators. I'm just saying that's the reason they exist, is because it's very hard over text to tell what is genuine, especially with how many people will just say the most absolutely heinous shit straight-faced. Hit you with a... Did you guys know, actually, that, Did you guys know that it actually... The planes above us that are flying, every time you see a little jet stream behind them, that means that the government has dropped a chemtrail on you to mind control you. No, man. What the hell? Is that a bit? And then they're like, no, I actually genuinely believe this from the bottom of my heart. And I'm like, all right, I don't... Look. Blood, you're going to Japan? I am. I did, nerd. I actually did not know that. What of the status effects does that count as? Is, I guess, oh, it's fear, right? Because you get feared first before it does damage. So I guess that makes sense. But yes, I am going to Japan. Starting tomorrow, I get to finally... Every weeb's great pilgrimage is going back to the place Japan. At some point, they have to go there. And then when I get back, get ready for literally every sentence I say on stream for the rest of time to start with, you know, in Japan. For business or for pleasure? No, strictly for pleasure. Oh, well, okay, let me rephrase that. Because I'm not getting, like, I'm not going there to get Japanese dome. I'm going there because, like, I think it would be a really cool place to go, and I've always wanted to go there. So it's the main reason I'm going there. Also because I've never left the United States of America, so I figured let's start somewhere easy, somewhere where I don't speak the language or know much of anything that's going on. So that's kind of why I decided to pick there, so that way I can be isolated and alone in a different continent. On the off chance something goes wrong. Speaking of, I have to call my bank tomorrow and let them know, hey, by the way, if you ever see any charges in Japan, you might be saying, you have to do currency exchange. You have to do currency exchange. I'm gonna have some currency exchange, right? There's no doubt I'm gonna have some, but most places now are pretty good about just using universally accepted. Oh, you have a Visa, which I do. Okay, then you can use your Visa card here. Eden's Tears, we definitely want to pick up. Holy Grail is amazing as a get here because, dear Lord, we need flight. Book of Secrets, no, it's just horrible. It's just atrocious. Salt is gonna be the dude on the bus jerking it. Look. So what? I'm not allowed to go sightseeing? Okay, wow. I see where your allegiance lies. But Japanese dome is not out of the question. I mean, okay, I would say it's not entirely out of the question. Because I've just got like that natural riz, right? When you hear me talking, I'm sure all you think is, oh yeah, that's a man who commands himself in a very powerful way, who kind of demands the attention of those around him. And you'd be correct. That's how I've been described ever since I was but a wee lad. Actually, I had one teacher who said I'd be good at public speaking. Can you guys imagine me talking in front of a bunch of people? I don't think that would work out. That's why I'm a streamer. That's why I'm a small streamer on Twitch. I never have to worry about being in front of a bunch of people. It's just that easy. At most, we're sitting at what, like 5? It's just that simple. All right. Should be a pretty straightforward Satan fight. Our boss not going crazy. But I know I can't do gambling in Japan, which sucks. If you don't know, so Japan has kind of outlawed gambling. Why do I say kind of? Because it's human nature to want to gamble. That's just strictly like one of the truest things I've ever said. So when gambling's banned, you just find a new way to gamble. You just gamble different, right? So that's where the plinko machines come in, which is like the ball roll down and then you gamble based off where it's gonna land. But foreigners aren't allowed to do it because since it's kind of a morally gray, or sorry, a legally gray area, they can't exactly risk the idea of, oh shit, what are we gonna do if this guy goes over and talks to the cops and says we scammed him just because he lost? And like, yeah, that's very rarely gonna happen, but it's happened enough. Pachinko, sorry, yeah, it's pachinko, not plinko, sorry. But yes, it's very rarely gonna happen, but still, you already can't get women or men. What makes you think Japanese women who dislike foreigners would fuck with you? I'm kind of like attractive. Me when I lie. Polyphemus seems very... I think we take both of these. Sure, our tier rate goes drastically down, but now our flies are thermonuclear missiles. So all we have to do is make sure we're surviving and we should be all good. Chaos deniers in shambles, they always have been. That's the secret. By the way, great one to get here. We would love to be able to play with a couple little key beggars here because we have so many to give. I truly am just a giver. Mom's eye. We're gonna wait to void because what if we get other items we don't want, right? Like this one, pyro. I don't need that many bombs. One of them, also don't really want that, but that's just for a different reason. We'll go down to 5 keys, maybe? Yeah, I think 5 keys should be fine. Okay, and then you also give me kidney bean. So I think all of those, I just click the Q button on. Imply that you have, I've been taught not to lie, unfortunately. Oh, so it still would be like a little bit of a language barrier. But once I learn how to lie to people in person, I'll go crazy. Because I know, yeah, don't you lie on stream all the time? That's different, right? I don't view people on the internet as real people. Spawns an additional curse room on each floor. Don't care about it, so let's just get up here. In terms of damage, this should go absolutely stupid. Yeah. Holy shit, this character's broken. Safety scissors, sure. Very nichely gonna do anything, but we'll definitely take it. I mean, like, just look at the fucking damage. Holy. That's not even me hitting my tiers. I haven't been thinking about hitting them at all. This just gives us free bombs. Love to see that. Oh, even better than just free bombs. Okay, well with this, oh, never mind, the key beggar already left. Got another tower, hold on, he's going infinite, just give him a second. Chaos card. Hold on to this one just in case. Because if we can get into a cool one there. I don't know, what activities do you have planned? It's a lot of just like sightseeing, going around, trying food, all that kind of stuff. Because that's what I'm most excited for. Is just kind of being there and being somewhere that just feels so different from what I'm used to. So as far as I'm concerned, you fool, I would simply, oh, I could have waited forever and we could have got unlimited items. That's on me, that's on me. Dig up the grave. Oh yeah, it does give you an item, doesn't it? It's insanely fair. Might as well play this while we're here. When life gives you lemons, reroll. Isaac players holding R. Note to Sultans, Chaos card cannot kill Delirium in anything but his base form. You didn't know what my plan was at the Chaos card. You totally boomed my ass. Yeah, that was completely my plan. Well, if that's the case, do I just hold on to a reverse strength then? Not much here that's been good so far. Ooh, that one's not bad. What are the odds this one's bad? No, it's completely neutral. We've got a 2 card. No, it's an ace. Okay. I think we just still rock the chaos card. Because I mean, like, I'm a pretty good shot. I think I'll be able to hit it. Filigree feather just in time, man. I'm in your dome piece, brother. I can feel it. It's getting a little tight in there just because I'm so smart already. Now, what are we looking for here? I think it's time, high time we can say goodbye to Smelter. Nah, I mean, because really, what are we doing with this one? Dig up chest 1, get absolutely nothing. Love to see it. Free bomb, or sorry, free key here. Then we can dig up another one. You should wear a strong cologne, eat while walking, have loud conversation on the train. I think I have heard all of those are really good things to do. So I'll try them and I'll report back on how it goes. Guys, they killed me. Guys, they took out hammers and said, get him. I don't really understand what that was all about. I guess it's just like a welcoming ritual since I knew everything so well. How kind of them. We stole Live Isaac here and just see what we're looking at. Divorce papers. I mean, like, if I wanted Chat's parents in here, I'd just ask, man. What the hell? That was too easy. What we got over here? Okay, a little bit of money, a little bit of coin. If I ever go to Japan, I will eat while walking. I mean, like, I think there's some stuff where they're like, it's okay. But also, I don't even eat while walking in the US. What's there to gain? Like, what benefit do I have? Oh, you can more efficiently get to where you're going? Bro, like, you want me to take my lunch break at work and then walk while I eat it to get back there so I'm back on work earlier? Fuck that. I'm taking the most leisurely, meandering stroll of all time. There's no shot. It's drink or eat while walking. Okay, okay. I mean, dude, if I had filigree feather right now, holy shit, talk about being punished. Oh, man, that sucks. Can do this, though. Bring back a pair of used panties from a vending machine. Now, I don't think that's real. That can't be. What would be the point of that? If you just want to compare your discharge to somebody else's? Come on, there's no shot. Oh, it'd be really funny though if it was like a gotcha system for it, where you put in your money and you gamble and you go, oh, men's again. I was hoping for women. Come on, I wanted that one. All right. We could have got conjoined. I mean, what does conjoined matter when our tiers are just the Lotus, right? The entire reason, by the way, I just took the tiers that you feed is just because, like, it's fun. It doesn't make our build any better or even remotely that good or down bad, bro. Yeah, but, like, that's... Come on, that's like a level beyond. This is Super Saiyan 2 of down bad, man. That's going into her mentions and defending her after she said she wants nothing to do with you. Like, you have a little self-respect. That's crazy, actually. I'll let you know. If I find one, I'll just buy like 6 for all of us. It's only fair, blind bag of opening them, you know? And be like, ooh, this one smells like it's got a new disease. Ooh, wait a minute, I've never... What is... Yeah, it's the... What a fragrant aura. We might as well finish this room. It's perfect math for finishing off our current charge. And then there's nothing to fear in this room at all. We just keep sending all of our flies up there and they take care of everything for us. Duke Flies might be one of the hardest. Sorry, that was Husk, not Duke Flies. How could I ever confuse the two? I don't know. Truly, I mean, like, they look so different, right? Like comparing me for my brother, even though we look so different. One of us actually does look very different. The other one, a lot of people say that they can see why we're brothers. That's my little brother, who we look so... I mean, it's just because we both have blonde hair and blue eyes, you know? And we're German, so I don't know if that really is good for us. Honestly, I think if anything... Because I remember in history class, we were going over a very certain guy, going over his history. And they were like, yeah... all about that blonde hair, blue eyes, and people are like, it's like you, and I'm like, don't come, like, nah, I'd rather not be associated with. I understand that I fit a certain description. Trust me, I wish I didn't. Bro, your lineage, I know. Okay, don't forget about Megastan. Don't worry, I'm not going to. I could never forget about my boy. We do have a chaos card in our back pocket just in case. I mean, I guess if we really want, we could just Chaos card Mega Satan's Phase 2. Because its Phase 2 isn't exactly what I would call insanely fun. At the same time, he'll probably get absolutely shredded, right? Like, if this is anything to go off of, please do not spawn Delirium right now. Because that would really, like, okay. It would kind of harsh the vibes. I wouldn't know where to go. We've just unlocked Cricket Leg. My favorite. But, like, the lineage has to end at some point, right? Why don't I just do it myself? Fine, why not? I'll do it myself. I think we just go in. Yeah. I've got nothing that... I mean, look at the number of locusts we have and how much damage they deal. This motherfucker is damage cap. Never mind. Hold on. He's the worst to ever do it. He's never seen a guy like me. Never seen one quite like me before. Okay, just gonna walk directly into him. It's called health cycling. It's a very common strategy that really good Binding of Isaac players use. Because you notice how I got hit intentionally to make it so that I would get another drop of a soul heart. That way I've got a fresher heart, which, as we all know, newer is always better. So by giving myself a newer heart, we're just kind of feeling a little bit better. Now here, nothing to fear because the bombs don't even get to go off. We don't even let them have that satisfaction. All right. He was about to do a brim beam. Would have been pretty cool if he could have had one. And then here we go. He's done. All right. Phase 1, dead. Good, it auto killed the other ones. Don't think the other one turned into a bag. Would be kind of sick if it did. Let's kind of check our damage before I decide to throw it. No reason to throw it, I think. But at the same time, okay, I just whiffed. Good news, boys, I whiffed. Don't know where the chaos card went. I can tell you where it didn't go. 100% know where it did not go. It went straight through him then, because it's not on the floor either. So wherever it is, may it be enjoying its time, may it be enjoying its stay. This motherfucker is damage gated so bad. Whatever, we're probably gonna get cutscene anyways. Yep, I knew it. It was too good of a run. It is on the floor. Shh, don't worry about that. When you have boss health bars on. I guess there are a couple bosses where you don't have health bars, that's true. But like, to me, that feels pretty cosmetic. I get where you're coming from. It's definitely not a one-to-one style thing, but let me make sure. Sorry, I haven't made sure that my YouTube stream is still like running in a way that is good. It is still running in a way that's good. Wow, look at all that. Is my Twitch stream? Yeah, no, nothing looks bad. That's crazy. Okay. So then we can do more runs. We're chilling. Now, unfortunately, even though this is my last stream before going to Japan, here, let's take a viewer request. What character do you guys want to see? I'm down for whoever right now. Even if you want to see somebody I've got completion marks on, if you want to just see like a random couple Eden runs, we can start doing some Eden streaks. I'm down for that. I like Eden a lot. I'd be down to do some. We have 167 tokens to burn through. Could even do Tainted Eden. But maybe I do just do some of these. Eden streak. Okay, see, one person said Jacob and a Sal. That's how I know that not everybody has my best interest in mind. Well, let's just start Eden streaking. All right. Starting the run with Rosary Bead, Mr. Boom, Trisagon. It's a pretty good start. One of those items. Oh, wait, let's go over our stats. Really solid stat line. Telepills directly. Oh my God. What the fuck is this? I do have your best interest. I want you to have some of the best unlocks in the game. I already have rock bottom. That's all I care about. Ooh, we could get the blue key. If we get Pandora's box blue key goes crazy. Say Trisagon again. Trisagon? Is it not called Trisagon? It's called Trisagon. You can't, I'm not gonna get gaslit. Check this shit out. Oh! Okay, so, they just changed the name. They just changed the name right now. It's so crazy how they just updated the name. Isn't that wild? How this patch right here, this is the buff that Edmund was talking about for items. He just changed the name of them. Why did you use a real bomb instead of Mr. Boom? I'm happy you asked. You guys know that Eazy-E song, No More Questions? Thank you very much. Not Eazy-E, holy shit. What the fuck? Wait, no, it was Eazy-E. Sorry, for a second I confused Eazy-E with G-Eazy, and I was like, it was not a G-Eazy song at all. Yeah, of course it wasn't a G-Eazy song. It was good. Anyways, so pretty decent start. Friendly Ball, I don't really care too much for. Bogo Bombs, don't really care for. So how do you say it then? Trisagion? Trisagion? I have no clue what Trisagion is or how you would say it, but that's probably how I read it now. Am I going to change anything here? No. Unlock for 1,000 coins in the donation machine. Not in the normal donation machine. It literally just overflows and does nothing. I thought that there was because there's one for the greed donation machine. So I was like, oh yeah, they probably did add an unlock for overflowing your normal one. And then my ass sat there looking at like 10 dimes on the ground, feeling nothing but the most heart-wrenching sadness of all time. So we didn't really give ourselves anything cool to do this run. We do have a joker. Two of spades is what? I think two of spades is keys. Yes. It is keys. So smartest thing to do here. Two of spades, two of clubs. Yeah, because you're devil. Two of clubs. We have a jongleur that we might as well pop. No reason to really hold on to it here. Guppy's Eye is interesting of an ask. I think we take it and start the run on a Guppy side of things. No guarantees that this gets us Guppy or anything. So then at this point, there's no reason to even have Rosary Bead because it's 50% chance higher at a Angel Room and then higher chance of finding the Bible. No shot. I'm gonna go to bed. Bye-bye. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you sleep well. Or you don't. I mean, like, whichever one you'd prefer right now. Hope you have a good time in Japan. I think I will. I alternatively could get like robbed and killed in a country where I don't know anything going on. But I'm just gonna choose to believe that won't happen. Now here, we already know precisely which one we're taking, right? But like, we pop all of them as, okay, well, I'm not actually gonna use that one. So on the off, but if it's bad trip, that'd be bad. Okay. We have to pop it now. I know that, oh, you've doomed yourself. Your boss item is gonna be nothing but a devil deal item now. It's true. It is gonna have a health cost. I still think it's worth it because we got to start scaling our health somehow. I mean, this run's looking pretty solid off rip. Really good tier rate, really good damage. Health was the only thing that was a little bit iffy, but now we've got a recurring source of health, so I don't have too much to fear. Speed down, meaning I can't dodge anything anymore. All right, that part definitely gives me a smidge more pause. But then we got tiers up again. D100. D100, a tempting offer. I don't think that we take it. I don't see much of a reason to. Wait, what the Godhead is? Yeah, I don't really know what it's a reference to. I just know that it's cool as hell. We got another tiers up. I'll take it. You know what? Why not? After all, why not? And then we can see in there's nothing. In here we see lovers. Doesn't do anything. Two of diamonds absolutely does something. Got hit by fire there just to remind everybody that I can bleed. Getting tired of people saying he's a god, he'll never get hit. Look, I'm just like the rest of you, all right? I too can take damage, as unfortunate as that may seem. Kill this guy and then just blow up all of these. Oh yeah, that's right. He only ever drops spiders. There's no reason to even do that one. It's just an item in game. It's fine though. I don't think everything needs to be a real world item. Seeing hepatitis C in game isn't like what makes me want to play Isaac. I don't see a hep C and go, fuck yeah, it's time. I've been waiting for this one. Now, hopefully here we don't get it. That's fine. I think we hold on to it. Oh. Yeah, I think we hold on to it because as fun as it could be to have this one instead, I don't particularly see it as worthwhile compared to keeping Satanic Bible and also having the chance at getting a huge Pandora's box payout. I realize that I might just be Icarus with my wax wings flying ever closer to the sun. No, trust me, we're about to get a crazy payout. No, for real this time. No, the payout's gonna go insane. No, just let me keep gambling a little bit longer. What do we have in here? Krampus already might be our optimal choice because, okay, would be optimal if you didn't give me this one fully. That's fine. Not everything should be a real one, but I would expect a lot of heavenly items should have some crossover with the Bible. That's true. It would make more sense that way. I would agree with that, but I'm not gonna recode the game. As much fun as I could have. All right, what we got going on down here? I just felt it. One of those things deep down. I felt a little tingle. Take 5 more coins here because it's technically 10 more coins, seeing as we're going to be doubling it and passing it to the next person. My favorite TikTok challenge. All that for one rune that looks like an Ansuz or maybe like a Berkano or something. I don't think that you can make me want that. I think what we do is just spawn this here and then blow it up instantly. Use the free bombs that nature provides you. All right, we don't have to always place our own man-made oppie experiments. Sometimes you just look around for what's around you and use whatever provided. We are on an XL floor. Kind of sucks for our shop economy because we're really looking for Pandora's box. I mean, if we're really looking for Pandora's box. Ooh, that's not bad at all, though. Gotta pop this now, unfortunate as it may be, just because of that. How can you guess the rune? They're rocks that could be Perthro. They've got different shapes. They're different, like one's jagged, one's blocky. Like Yara can only be a jagged rune. Blocky ones are Burkano, Ansa's, what's the one that gives you the shield? Shit, I can't remember the name of it right now. The one that's protect me from no, it's not called protect me from myself, but the one that gives a shield is also in the blocky pool of them. At least that's always what I thought. I could just have completely placebo affected myself, but at this point I'm just not gonna change even a little bit. 2 bombs for 4 bombs. Yeah, I play the stock market. Yeah, dividends are up this time of year. What can I say? Could use any battery-based item that can help us charge quicker. A great one would be bloody recharge jumper cable. Okay, let's test this. What you think the rune is and what it actually isn't. Okay. We could go back and do that just to see. What's the... If I could remember, Algiz. Algiz is the name of it. How can I forget the one that has jizz in the name, man? $3 bill. I'm not feeling too fruity about that one. I won't lie to you. Let's double our money now before we start going crazy on rerolls. 2020, I'm pretty big on. I like 2020 a good bit. I think that's a good item, personally. I know it does down our damage a little bit. And you know what? I'll fall on my sword for that one. That did not blow a hole onto the way to walk. What the fuck is going on? I don't know why they didn't create my bridge to walk on. Your guess is as bad as mine. So it's fine though. We've still affected, especially with how big our tiers are. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe that's all it ever was. See what we got going on here. Okay, overrides Trisagon. You know what? I think that's all right. I'll allow it. I'll take my my third Q4 item of this run. Fine, fine. Look, just don't ever say I never did anything for you. Okay, I don't really... What do you ask for at this point? What even is there to ask for? Wow, it'd be really nice to have more damage. I guess. I guess it would be nice to have more damage. I don't really mind too hard one way or another. I'm feeling pretty much on top of the world as we speak, so I don't got too much else to hope for, too much else to dream for. This is all I could ask for. If I'm taking damage at this point, it is so completely my fault. You're too lucky. I don't know what it is. I think I was born like on a horseshoe or something like that. I don't remember too much surrounding my birth, so it's very possible. It's one of the few blank spaces in that steel trap I call a mind. Don't you forget what you're talking about 95% of the time. That's different. And I will not elaborate as to why or how. I mean, a battery, it's 5 cents for a recharge here. An unidentified pill. Speed up. Speed up is great because we were really, like, insanely sluggishly slow. We know where the boss is, but I would like to try and clear out more rooms on the off chance we can get our health looking better. Just because we do have a guaranteed devil deal. In addition, we've got, it's only going to be costing hearts from here on out due to the fact that we've used Satanic Bible. Someone just responded to what you just said. Like there isn't a delay. Look, I respond to myself to get ahead of the other people who will respond to me. Because I recognize my own shortcomings, all right? Call that premature ejaculation, shortcomings. But like, that's just, I don't know why. I've always done that. Even way back, I did that when I was first ever trying to do any kind of commentary or talking or anything like that. I've always done it, and then somebody one time commented, "Who are you talking to?" And I stopped making content on that channel because I was like, damn, he's on to something. Who am I? So wait, maybe he is kind of spitting here. All right, never mind. Brother Bobby, I'm sorry, there's just no shot in hell I'm paying 3 soul hearts for that. Then you're gonna try and sell me something like Lil Chad for 3 soul hearts? That's psychotic work. I simply could not do it. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing that one. My shadow, that's also really bad. See, I have bad luck too. Blew up that rock to the chest, the tick inside it. You can see what was inside the chest. Forgot to touch it. There was a reason that I blew it up. Trinkets are in a set rotation. You have to see each trinket before you can see the next one. I do not want the tick, but I want to hit this so that way the tick is there. Now that the tick has dropped on the floor, we don't have to see the tick for the rest of the run. It was a good play. I just played it poorly. It was absolutely the correct thing to do. The optimal, you might not like it. This is what peak human form looks like, okay? That was it. What are we hoping for on this floor? Just like a way off of it, because honestly, what else do we need? Amazing accidental LeBron James dunk pass. Yeah, you know how it is. A good old alley-oop. A classic. This will affect Bronze Legacy. +4 luck towards tier-based effects. We currently don't have any tier-based effects, but if we get a single one, it's probably more worthwhile than begging for Pandora's box to spawn. I think that it's about time that Verp into Verp into speed up into Verp into speed up. You think Braun went to a Diddy party? Did he not say verbatim, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party"? I'm pretty sure he has said that verbatim. I don't think it's like me speculating. I'm pretty sure it's just true. I mean, what does that affect my view of him? Look, just because you went to a Diddy party doesn't mean you went to one where they oiled everybody up and said, "No shot, you're getting out of here." Like, try opening the door. Oh shit, it's oiled up. It won't open. My hand slipped right off. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't necessarily mean that one. Apparently, some of the people who went to like Epstein's Island were just jet skiing, which is so insanely funny. Did you know the guppy eye, the empty red chest mean they teleport you? I didn't know what it meant, but I figured we might as well figure it out there. Now, after I saw that one, I was like, okay, got it. So it's a teleport, or I thought it was an empty chest because well, I guess that's only for the blue chest that it can just be completely empty. So at least a piece towards Seraphim, we'll take it. But you know, I think that one of the unintentionally funniest ideas of all time is just this guy being like, oh boy, I can't wait to go hang out with my friend Jeff Epstein on his cool island. And then the entire time you're just there like eating kids cuisine, going on jet skis and being like, wow, this is the best trip of all time. Thanks, Jeff. And then you read the document and you're like, he did what? Wait. Hold on a sec. I just thought that we were just having a good time, man. I thought we were just going out back and having a couple brewskis, hitting the jet skis, hitting the slopes a bit. Yeah, no, I guess it is only the blue angel chest that can be completely empty, because that's how they fail to pay out. We'll buy options and extra curse rooms if we are searching for our way to get Pandora's box. We got to get more curse rooms showing up. I mean, I guess you don't technically have to, but also you don't have to do anything in this world. Oh, death and taxes. Whoever came up with that must have worked for the IRS, right? Taxes are not a certainty in this world. You can just not pay them and get arrested. That doesn't make it a certainty. Because in that case, right? Oh, well, actually, murder is a certainty. Because somebody will do it like, yeah, they'll get arrested, but it's a certainty because like you don't have an option. You need to get arrested. Like, no, come on, man. Oh, you got arrested. That means you must be a murderer because if somebody murders, they get arrested. So some kind of logical fallacy. I recognize the IRS must have made that statement because taxes aren't even certain, man. Also, live in the wilderness. Tell me what taxes you're paying. Like, unfortunately, you lose the perks of society. You'll no longer be able to goon on demand unless you have a really active imagination. the #1 perk of society, the whole reason that we all live here. But still, labeled Jeff's special corner, went back to eating kids' cuisine with a jar special strikers on the same table. Look, for all he thought, he was like, oh shit, Jeffrey Epstein must be huge into playing volleyball. He's got his own special spikers. This must be just to help him make sure he can like really knock it out of there. Little Abaddon, we don't care about. A theme does not matter with what our build is doing. It's just a way to throw away 3 spirit hearts. Because like our build is already piloting itself so efficiently that it doesn't matter. We're still on track for boss rush. It'd be a little bit sad if we weren't. I mean, look at what we're working with here. None of those matter at all. Tears up and speed down. We'll take the tears up, doesn't do anything. You've been to that devil room already? Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it didn't change. I wanted to make sure like when I closed my eyes and looked away, nothing happened. Because when I was a kid, I had my dad played this one game with me, and he would say this weird, it was like an ancient ritual, right? I don't really understand how it would work, but he would hit me with the words peekaboo, and like he would always use that as his uncloaking spell. He would say that right as he appeared before my eyes, and I had no clue how he was doing it. So I just wanted to make sure, since I wasn't observing it, nothing changed. Yeah, my dad cast a spell on me. All right, go on. Let's hear yours. Unless it's like traumatic, because you know the only rules are no trauma dumping. Oh, also the other rule to the stream, as we all know, is you have to tell me at least once a day that I have a fat ass, so I can have like a little bit of a self-confidence boost, or a compliment of equal or greater power. That's just, I don't make the rules, I just set them and enforce them. That's just the way that it is. Oh, yo, speaking of the rules and setting and enforcing, I set up another command. I finally have a command for my Discord. It's crazy. How often do you use your Discord? I'm just bad about checking Discords in general. Even the ones that in theory my real life friends should be contacting me over to be like, hey, you want to hang out? I don't even check that one that often. So we can steal both of them because of Magneto. This is the most insane free money hack. He said all on black and earned $1 billion more. It's called being an investor. I wouldn't expect you to understand. He probably learned all he needed to know from his financial hero, Jeffrey Epstein. Amen to that. See, look at that infinite money. It's crazy. All right, we buy this, pop both of those. Looking pretty good here. We're on Necropolis 2, but we're able to go into one more. Okay, that doesn't fly towards you. I guess they weren't putting any magnets inside the pills. Fucked up. They use 5G waves to make us all electromagnetic, but we can't put them inside pills. Okay, that's crazy. I personally don't think they should be doing that, but fine. As we all know, that is true and real. It was so, man, I missed the time when people would say they have a headache and they'd blame it on 5G. And some people were being unironic, and then the rest were being completely ironic. Ooh, that is not bad at all. Take this one, yoink, a dead cat, get that going. Soul of Judas. All we need, one more guppy item, and we are off, man. We're out of here. She salt on my slice till I start crying. I say, please leave me alone. Please, please. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what any of this shit is, man. Where do we want to go with this run? Where do we want to go? I mean, we still got not Devil Deal, sorry. Boss Rush to check. We could get something good from Boss Rush. Tiny Toma has been destroyed. He was a drab little crab once, if you'd believe it. I guess we go probably we probably just go the classic Isaac run. Okay. Nothing here that I care about. What we got going on in there? I just don't care that much. The hell, of course. I probably would have been better. I mean, this is why if I'm ever gonna start doing random streaks or Eden streaks, we got to use that one app that gives you a destination to go to. You just roll what destination you're doing, because then that way we can actually have a different run every time. Because if you ask me, what are you gonna do every time? Bro, if I want to reach a streak of like 30,000, all I have to do is just go Angel Path every single time. Dr. Fetus synergy with C-section. I didn't know what it did, and that shit scared me. I thought about it for a second, and then I realized, what if it kills me? Plus, I can't have too many Q4 items in one run. Then people will accuse me of cheating and like playing a seeded, you know, oh, he's already knew this seed was going to be broken. I don't know shit, man. The bomb's literally home away from you. Yeah, but what if there's no enemies? Then what? Then they just have to home right back. Where did that lead you? Right back to me. Flight would be really nice, seeing as we have double the curse rooms. I think we still go into a curse room just because I haven't been taking much damage, and getting that final bit of guppy would go crazy. Okay, here. There we go. That's all it takes. It's just that easy, and we get out of there for free. Not the best one. Are we gonna go look for the second curse room? I don't think so. Ooh, could be looking at our final guppy item here. Keep in mind our one heart. Use that one. The babies get a funny little top hat and monocle. All right, I fucked it up. Abaddon, very good. Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, you should not have. And now we pick up Abaddon anyways. Oh, baby. Now this is a run. Oh, it wasn't before? No, it just got strong right now. Now we have a run. You should go back up there, get the charge key, and get another charge done. Does it matter? It's like such a marginal increase that I don't even think it matters. It's kind of like Homer Simpson's wife, the way it's a marginal increase. Thank you, thank you. Not a big fan of The Simpsons personally. Like, I don't hate it or anything. I think if I say that, some people go, what the hell? What's there to hate about it? It's just like, it's never really struck my fancy too much. I don't know. Only had Dr. Peter's babies exploding, keep exploding. Yeah, and then we would also get a ton of flies. Yeah, you know how it is. But hear me out instead, I didn't have to sit through boss rush, which is awesome. Because I'm not gonna lie, this is probably my last run of the stream. Why is it my last run of the stream? It's barely been any time. It's true that it's barely been any time. I have to get so much packing done still. I'd like to get a little bit of the preemptive packing done. Plus, I gotta make sure I'm leaving my house in a really nice condition because somebody else is watching it for me. Well, I guess, okay, sorry, I said my house. My apartment. It counts. It counts. Yo, like, what if you do another one? It works sometimes. That is quite an unbreakable spell you're trying to do. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you attempting to craft a little bit of a witchcraft here. And it does sound fun, but I really should. Because yesterday I went way longer than I normally do. It was really good. Yo, what if please? He's on his hands and knees over here. Please, anything? We can do Hush. Let's do Hush. What if for me, pleading emojicon, hand pointing left, hand pointing right, but like what if, guys? Come on, wouldn't it be really fun? But do you really have to? I'm going to a different continent. I'd like to be a little bit prepared. At least a smidge. I wouldn't like to show up and have no clue what the fuck is going on. D6, very tempting, and it's another Q4 item. Some people are gonna get a little bit upset that I'm getting another Q4 item. Just don't give me anything. Okay, we switched it up to Noida. You said so. That's not what. Okay, my computer might crash. Picking this up, I might have turned it into a thermonuclear reactor, but be kind of cool, huh? Dude, we've had a horrible crawl space luck the past couple times we've gone here. So how does this work? Yeah, we're going infinite, I think. I might do Noida tomorrow. We'll have to see. But I do have a lot that I need to get done before I'm gone. And then it's going to be a while. People are going to forget who I am. The internet, dude, I'm going to be gone for more than a day. No one's going to know what's going on anymore. Which sucks, because I'm actually kind of starting to break through the YouTube algorithm by actually being consistent for a while. God damn. Oh my God. It's hardly even fair. It's just not even remotely fair. And so that's all gonna just kind of go away from me doing stuff. I'll cry every night for you. Thank you. That's all I can ask for. In the words of my favorite grunts from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Don't forget me. It's gonna be like a week, it's fine, but also it does suck. I found you, then you're leaving. That's why I feel really bad, because the Noida stream went crazy. There's a ton of people who are like, I can't wait to see you do more Noida. I can't wait to play more Noida, like genuinely, but Yeah, I'm out now. Now, luckily, it will be... Noida then is going to continue with me actually having a face tracking model. You'll be able to finally give me the facial you've so dreamed of. You're welcome. Are you going to have any, like, channel point rewards with that, too? No, because I'm not going affiliate, so I've got half of the, you know, bag there, but not the rest of it. Why don't you want to make money off of it? Dude, that's what... I've had a lot of people, like... a couple of people who actually know I do this for fun on the side in my real life have asked why don't I monetize it yet, because I'm able to make money. But like, isn't it cringe to monetize it the second you can? I feel like it's a little cringe. Honestly, let's just do Delirium. Let's make it a run to be like, oh shit, he actually did it. I don't know, for me, it's more about the love of the game. It is indeed. Yeah, I'm all about the love of the game over here. Also, wait, how many people showed up for Noida? Noida was arguably my most successful stream that I did completely of my own accord. Actually, I would say past arguably. It is my most successful stream I've done of my own accord. Holy shit, look at the derp emote. Look at the derp emote. Let's fucking go. Dude, I love derp's emotes. They're so fun. I love being in his chat because I get to use all of his emotes. He puts them all on Better Twitch TV, so I get to use them for fun. Okay, but what's the funny number? And also thank me right now. So the Noida stream, yeah, you're right. You do get royalties for it. You were the reason I swapped over to playing it. And holy shit, it was fun. The Noida stream's peak viewers on Twitch was 15 and on YouTube was 28 at once. YouTube got a total of around 370, 380 people who tuned in while it was live total. And Twitch was 102 different people had tuned in while it was live. Which is pretty fucking crazy for my size of a channel. I was blown away by the support and also like how much people wanted to help. I thought for sure half of the advice I was getting was clip farming, so to speak. Like, no, don't worry. The one that I really was certain that people were trying to get me with was the fall damage one. I was like, no shot. People are saying anything about fall. There's definitely going to be fall damage. I'm going to jump down here and die, and then everyone will laugh. And then there wasn't fall damage. I was like, what the hell? They were nice. So you know Isaac has poisoned me. Because half of the Isaac viewers out there are like, they'll either backseat about a misplay you do, which I understand. Misplays can be obnoxious to watch. Or the other one is they'll be like, no, that synergy is crazy, so you pick it up and it ruins your entire run, and then they just go lol. It's like, you motherfucker. All, yeah, and also it was also 100% because of Eldon, because they were the ones who were standing on the street corner waving their arms saying, guys, you gotta check him out, please. Not everyone is a troll, sadly. No, I mean, like, unfortunately, I've learned. No, and also the gameplay systems in the game are just insanely fun. I just think Noida might have one of the highest skill floors of any roguelike ever. Like, I don't think I can name a roguelike that has a higher skill floor and barrier to entry than Noida does. I can name games that have a higher barrier to entry and skill floor for sure. But as far as roguelikes go, Noida's got to be one of the most up there. It's a tragedy I had to leave because me tired. Yeah, I mean, like, it's gonna be coming back. When I come back from Japan, be ready. I'm doing more. Oh no, it's the boss. Look, the thing is, I figured whenever Delirium shows up, we're probably built for it. Look at the level of damage. Well, it's not that insane, but it's fine. It's completely acceptable damage, and then you consider how much HP we have. Oh, he's getting fucked up by those ones. Horrible idea to transform into Larry Jr., by the way. Just gotta say, how long has it been since we've had the glitch where Delirium just, like, kills himself? I kind of miss that one a lot. I miss when he puts himself to 2 HP and just says, by the way, enjoy your win. I do hate this boss. Why'd you do him then? It just felt apt because we have a very strong run on our hands. if we have a really strong run, I think it's in our best interest to say, all right, put your money where your mouth is. How strong is it? I was thinking of just doing Hush just because I like to extra shop a lot. And on a run like this, the Hush fight is no problem. So it is just a free extra shop. I think I got hit one time during the Hush fight. And it was during the attack that I consistently say I can't dodge. On the bright side, my morals are very consistent. The first streamer with consistent morals is here. Hear me out. Let's do a couple runs of Noida quick. Just 1 hour. Yeah. Just a big bang, one final run before we go for Japan. One Noida run, huh? One Noida run. I'm flipping a coin. It's already past 8 though. I don't know. I don't know if I have the time for it. I would love to, because I know you said it's just a week, and it's true that it is just a week, right? But I've been doing this shit, the streaming very consistently for the past year, non-stop without a break. So like the week off is scary to me. It feels so foreign. Like, how am I supposed to adapt to that? It's so different. It's so not what I'm used to. But I think, unfortunately, I am going to end stream there. I hope you all had a great time. This is why we do a bit of a long one here. So that was what I was going. Just stream for 5 minutes on your phone every day. We're on to something. Fuck, it didn't work, Chet. Look, hey, credit where credit's due. That was a fair game. You almost had me. You almost got me there. I was debating it pretty hard. But that's why I did an extra long stream yesterday. I know what you're thinking. It wasn't that long. You only did 3.5 hours of Noida. But I did do an hour and like 20 minutes of Realm before that. So it was like a 5+ hour stream. So I did one big bang stream before I was on my way out. This one was just because it felt wrong to leave without doing any more Isaac. I've been doing Isaac since I started last year, so like that one just felt a little bit off to me. But anyways, this is just an ending dialogue. It doesn't actually change anything. Let me click raid on this fun little button. Is anybody I'm following live? Oh, Nickens is. Oh, he's probably about to end. He's 4 hours deep. Yeah, whatever. Here's Nickens. So anyways, here's Wonderwall. I will see you guys when I get back. Goodbye, goodbye. I will miss you all dearly. I actually will. It's gonna, when I get back, I won't even know how to stream anymore. That's why I'm doing 1 or 2 streams before I bring out the live 2D model so I can get, anyways, see you. So YouTube.
Morphic in any way.
How goes it? I'm ending the thing.